Director and CEO of International Institute of Influencers, Dr. Shama Hussain on the stage.
एक कहानी बताते हैं. I'll tell one story. There were two brothers. One was very rich and the other one was not. So he came to his younger brother and said, मेरे पास Bentley है, मेरे पास Rolls Royce है, मेरे पास Mercedes है, तुम्हारे पास क्या है? So क्या है? So what will be the answer of that boy? मेरे पास vision है.
I believe we are in a day and an age and a time where we're looking for visionaries. We need visionaries that can set the pathway of what our future looks like. To get behind someone that has that type of vision is something I support 110%. And Dr. Shama, you have done that excellently. You have set a vision that all of us inspire to want to walk out.
कि गाड़ी चलाने के लिए पेंसिल सेल डालते हैं, थोड़ा बड़ा हो गया तो पता चला कि उसमें थोड़ा सा और पतला सेल आता है, वो डबल ए होता है. फिर ट्रिपल ए सेल भी मार्केट में आ गया. लेकिन किसी को 5A वाला सेल देखना है तो आप डॉक्टर शमा को देख लो, आपको और कुछ देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. Thank you.
In this beautiful, well-designed and a very powerful program, my heartiest congratulations to Dr. Shama Hussain and to all these very important people. Let's give a big hand to this wonderful set of people.
Thank you so much.
What an honor. What an honor for III.
इंटरनेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इन्फ्लुएंसर्स ने अमेरिका को इंडिया लेके आ गए, हमारे भारत.
Please welcome Dr. Kuldeep Raina, Vice Chancellor, MS Ramaiah University, Bangalore. Humbly like to welcome our next guest of honor, Dr. Ajay Rana, Director General, Amity University, former Vice Chancellor, Chairman, AUN Labs. We are marking the completion of one whole year in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the World Youth Expo 2023.
Their mission and vision is IIS, Humanization of Education and Edu Startup Expos.
Let me extend my heartiest congratulations to you for launching this beautiful World Youth Expo. Let's give a big hand to this wonderful idea. I think we need everyone's support here. I promise you that Marva Studios, AAFT and International Chamber of Media and Entertainment Industry, the chamber which I am heading now, is absolutely ready to support you for this vision, for this beautiful idea. We are with you.
We have a 16-year-old young boy from Muscat who is an international motivational speaker, a youth ambassador of III. Please join me in welcoming Ryan Syed.
So everyone, it's an honor to swim and dive and, deep into the ocean of influencers we all got here. Give a thunderous round of applause to these panelists here. Leadership is the ability to change the direction of thought of an individual without applying any force.
Wonderful function today. The spirit behind it is tremendous, immense.
24/7 he's thinking of III, and it is nice to meet all of you.
Yes. Yes. It's finished.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you, all the wonderful people watching me from all over the world, especially today's edition, India and Philippines. Today we have a wonderful debate competition between the students. We have wonderful jury, we have wonderful evaluators, and the best students from their best capacities. So, my dear students, myself, Dr. Shama Hussain, founder and global CEO of International Institute of Influencers. III, world's premium organization. It's a premier organization promoting global leadership and organic skills in the minds, hearts of the world, I can say. So we are here to establish humanization of education in the world by promoting education for life, not just for living. We are working, executing our vision and mission in 11 countries with the help of the world global leaders. So today, before we start the program, let me welcome our international jury. Our international jury he is from Mexico. Today he is from Mexico, a special personality with a great heart, with a great leadership. He is musician by nature, international music conductor, who holds a great leadership, who holds the voice of every string, who holds the trust of every person who is involved, who is focused. You know, to hold such a big concerts, it's not an easy thing. He is so focused, he is disciplined, he is committed. Today, you are under his jury, you know. He's going to judge you upon your behavior, your body language, So try to be very honest. Try to be very simple. Try to give your best where people with your message should touch the hearts of the people. Your message should bring transformation in the minds and hearts of the people. You're a youngster. You are in the future of the nation. So your words should bring the transformation, right? So without doing any delay, let me welcome our international jury from Mexico, Barto Holomies Henry Van de Velde. He is a leadership coach as well. He was the brand ambassador of Rolex. He has earned lots of positions, and he is serving the society in an incredible manner by bringing peace to the world. So let me welcome Barto Holomies Henry Van de Velde, and as a friend, I call him Bart. So Bart, I whole group and all the students here, we welcome you to this International Debate Championship as international jury, Bart. We request you to inspire our stage today, to inspire our students, and to inspire whole people who are watching you with your inspiring message. Welcome to you, Bart. You're muted, Bart.
Muted me. Do you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, Bart.
Good. I hear twice your voice.
Yeah, there is something happening. There is somebody is among the students, I think.
Yes. So I will speak very slowly so that you can hear clearly. So I hear echo. So good morning to everybody. Because I'm speaking from Mexico, like Dr. Shama told you. And it is here 6:30 in the morning. And it is here 6:30 in the morning. So the sun is coming up. And I hope that I have the same energy from you all. And I hope that I have the same energy from you all. And what is the biggest work of a conductor? Is listening. The biggest work of a conductor is listening. So I will listen to you all with a lot of pleasure and concentration. Wish you all good luck and let's start. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bart. Thank you so much. So let me request Omkar and Avni as well to give their message. Omkar and Avni, there is some problem, I believe, technically. So let's let's increase our voice so that that voice should not go. Yeah, Omkar? Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Shama. So, hello everybody. It's great to be here. I'm Onkar. I'm 30 years old, and I'm from London. Today, Avneet and I will be your youth ambassadors today, working alongside Bartholomew to help out with evaluation and feedback for today's debate championship. So, I can't wait to get started.
Yeah. Avni, may I request your message as well, dear?
Yes, so hi everyone, I'm Avneet. I am Omkar's sister and I am your evaluator for today. I just wanted to say, just try your best, good luck, and speak from your heart. And always listen to what the other person is saying to see if you could try and counter that and try and make a great argument because that is what a debate is about. So good luck.
Thank you, Avni. Thank you so much. And before we start, just to have one punchline inspirational message, where I would like to invite our again another youth brand ambassador, Zayan Sayed, to give one punchline message to all of you here. Zayan, can I welcome you to give a punchline inspiration to all of the students over here?
Thank you so much, Dr. Shama ma'am. Greetings to everyone present here. I know you all look fabulous today. You guys look very energetic today. Wishing you all a very best of luck. And one piece of advice and a motivation that I could give from my side is that be as strong as you fight your way to success. The difficulty you face, the challenges you face, is nothing compared to the joy of success. So fight till the end, be the best. Wishing you a very best of luck for today's event. All the best.
Thank you so much, Zayan. Thank you so much. And now let me invite our jury to announce the first group, the topic for the debate, the first topic, and let's initiate the debate. Dr. Bath, can I request you for announcing the topic, please?
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Bath.
Okay. You hear me? But still I hear the voices 3 times. It's very difficult to understand what you all say. What's happening? Even 4 times.
I will do one thing, but let me announce the topic. Let me announce the topic meanwhile, and let's move ahead.
Yes.
You just note down there. I think maybe it will rectify. I'll connect to, meanwhile, I'll check out. So, my dear students, the first group, all of you here are ready, right? So, I want a big thumbs up from all of you that first group is ready. First group is ready. Yes. Congratulations for being the first group and you are going to initiate the success. And I want everyone just to tell your names to everyone watching. So first group, let us start with any one of you. Come on, quickly. The first group. Gitanjali is here in the first group?
Yes, mom.
Yes, Gitanjali is here. Then Ryan is here. Okay, all of you are
Yes,
there?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. So we are going to start our first group, and the topic is Facebook should be banned or no. Facebook should be banned or no for students. So let's see how you will take this topic. We will start this with Gitanjali. Gitanjali, the stage is yours.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone present here. This side Gitanjali Goel from Mother Teacher School, Branala. Today I am here to propose a motion that Facebook should be banned. As every one of you know that Facebook is one of the social media platform powered by Meta. Facebook acts like both boon as well as bane, but it depends on the person who is using it. Now I will put some arguments that why Facebook should be banned. Facebook has led to the spread of misinformation, particularly during times of elections. Let me give you one example. During 2016 elections in US, fake news stories on the Facebook reached millions of users, influencing their opinions. Stories falsely claiming Pope Francis endorsed Donald Trump were widely shared. They led to the violence. For example, in the Cambridge Analytica scandal, Facebook allowed the political consulting firm to harvest data from millions of users without their knowledge. This data was used to influence voters in multiple elections, including 2016 elections of US. Facebook led to the mental disorders, including anxiety, depression, and social isolation. A 2017 study from American Journal found that individuals who frequently used Facebook reported worse physical and mental health compared to those who used it less due to social comparison and feeling of inadequacy. Facebook has become a platform for cyberbullying, which can have severe consequences, especially for teenagers. In 2017, everyone are aware of the Molly Russell's case, who committed suicide at the age of 14 by watching the content related to suicide on social media platform. The Facebook manipulate many citizens, like Facebook was used to incite violence against the minority community in Myanmar. They later referred to it as ethnic cleansing, leading to lots of violence over there. In the Facebook use of personal data for targeted ads has raised concerns about manipulation. Facebook also has a harmful impact on democracy. For example, in UK, Facebook was used to spread highly targeted misleading ads. They divided the country between Leave and Remain voters, deepening political and social differences. At the end, I would like to conclude that it's government initiative that could ban Facebook. And moreover, banning Facebook is not a piece of cake. One step that could be taken at this time is proper supervision of the content that is being delivered to the people at the Facebook. And there should be proper supervision that only adults could use it, as it impacts minds of teenagers a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gitanjali. And I want everyone to pick up her faster. We will not interfere. So who are against to this, please continue immediately.
Hi everyone, this is Dr.Shama, a student of Mother Teacher International School, Haryana from Punjab, and a very warm evening to Shama ma'am and the respected jury. So I would like to contradict Ms. Gitanjali Goyal that you just have said that Facebook about responsibility, but what if you're in the motion that Facebook should be banned? So how there would be responsibility? It was at the end we were talking about responsibilities to be followed, that only it would be used by adults. But what if you are saying that it's banned? Oh. Silingan. Silingan. Oh.
Request everyone to close your mics, mute yourself. Yeah. Yeah, Gitanjali. Rupam, you're done?
Should I continue, ma'am, or
Yeah, you continue.
you want
You
to
continue.
conclude it?
You
Okay,
continue.
sure, ma'am. So Facebook is a very big platform. It is used as communications as such. During COVID-19 pandemic, people were able to, it was as like peer, it supported people through mental health because during lockdown we were at home, nobody was able to do physically, nobody was able to meet people physically. But Facebook was a platform where people would interact with each other who are from long distances, and I hope that it is a big platform. It can't be banned easily. It can be restricted as well. But Facebook, there is no need to restrict or ban it. It is a global communication. It has some global communication as well as Gitanjali Goyal also mentioned that it has spread some misinformation. But I would like to tell you that there is a lot of good information also provided by Facebook. You can see a positive impact of it as well, and it helps a lot. Not just only misinformation. It is a platform for people to interact with each other, to know the information, and I think so it is necessary.
Excuse me, Miss Rupan. I would like to say that nowadays people are using fake photos. How are you so sure that the person you're contacting is the right one?
So, Ms. Gitanjali, I would like to inform you there is restriction, there is a way to restrict people as well. On Facebook, it has also given some, advantages also if there is some happening, so you can just restrict that account as well.
What if before the restriction the fraud has already been done to you? There is no surety about that.
There are some laws, and there are some laws in India, and Facebook is not just if there is one fraud is done, the government, the Facebook has also taken some steps for this as well.
There are many cases that are not under the government, as there are lots of frauds happening all over the world. So government is not taking consideration into each and every fault. So one should remain careful about its usage.
So you should keep your account private as well. But if it is doing some frauds, but you are coming to know that there is some frauds going on, so you should be careful about yourself. Your safety is in your hand. Government has always just say to people that your safety is in your hand. So first, that's the point. Second of all, I would like to tell you that if there are frauds also coming, but we are getting information also that this is happening here. Not only fraud, there is not only one thing happening in this world that is not fraud. All the many things are happening in this world by which information we got from Facebook.
For example, like you said, there are many videos that tells us about many problems, but sometimes children get motivated by seeing the violence and they took it in a wrong way. How you can say so sure that the message interpreted by the children are okay?
So I think so you're not aware of that Facebook and Instagram has taken a step for children and teens. They have taken a step that there is a advantage. They are given some advantages. Their accounts are different. They are unique from other adults.
And everything is under the adult supervision. They are not sure that the child is under supervision. No provision for that.
Ma'am, last
One minute. I request everyone to please mute yourself. I request everyone to please mute yourself. Okay. Okay. Rupam, let me invite here Ryan to give his point view about this. Ryan?
First thing very Bartholomew Henry Vandervelde, our distinguished CEO from the III, Dr. Shama using, ladies and gentlemen, a glorious day from the Philippines. I'm Elgin Ryan, and the line of Kalashao Comprehensive National High School, and thank you for giving me this platform to share my voice internationally. Facebook has been a subject of Facebook has been a subject of significant scrutiny, raising compelling arguments for its potential ban. One major concern is privacy violations, exemplified by the Cambridge Analytica scandal, which highlighted serious lapses in data protection. For context, in 2010, personal data of millions of Facebook users was collected without their consent by British consulting firm Cambridge Analytica, predominantly to be used for political advertising. This just proves that the platform is a significant conduit for misinformation, impacting public opinion and democratic processes. As the saying goes, history always repeats itself. As the saying goes, history always repeats itself. Ladies and gentlemen, if this has happened in the past, what are the odds that it will not happen again today or the following days to come? Studies have also linked extensive social media use, particularly Facebook, to mental health issues such as anxiety and depression, particularly among young users. From this statement, let me ask each of you this question. Who predominantly uses Facebook? Isn't it the youth? Isn't it the children? Facebook addictive design contributes to excessive screen time, which can hinder productivity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a negative effect not only for students but also for the working class. While some may argue that this could be avoided through the subject media and information literacy or other subjects included in the curriculum to battle illiteracy in social media, it is crucial to note that not all of us possess the privilege to receive education. Therefore, it would not be applicable to all of us. Finally, Facebook struggles with content moderation. They often leave harmful posts unaddressed, undermining community standards. Additionally, Facebook has been criticized for enabling the spread of hate speech and divisive content, exacerbating social polarization. These factors collectively support the argument for reevaluating Facebook's role in society and possibly call for it to be banned once and for all. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rupam. Thank you, Gitanjali, for such a wonderful debate. And we have now Roy. Let me invite Roy as well.
Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, thank you. Greetings. I'm Elena Garbo, representing Kalashao Comprehensive National High School, age 16, and I would say that I'm blessed for this opportunity to show my passion towards the art of debate. I affirm that Facebook should be banned. Facebook has been open to the public ever since the year of 2005, garnering a large number of users throughout the next following years. It has been given positive reviews, but as of present day, I would say that its amount of youth using the app has been declining. And the research organization only affirms this. I differ. Not only is Facebook horrible for one's mental health due to its addictive nature caused by doom scrolling, which is essentially your dopamine level driven out of control due to a disrupted reward system, because there's no actual risk or task. There is no reward that is worth getting. My second reason are the 2009 terrorist attacks coordinated via Facebook's group chat. When China confronted Facebook about this, they simply ignored its request, which then led to Facebook's ban onwards. Third, the Human Rights Watch organization details how Facebook says they support not only Israel, but also Palestine, only to find out and describe it as a broken promise when it was exposed that the app was just only giving relief towards Israel and disregarding Palestine unless it was a paid ad. Not only that, but its app's moderators' well-being are in a detrimental state caused by exposure to disturbing and graphic content on a daily basis, which Meta won't provide mental health care for, according to the BBC and The Guardian. These content moderators are also kept in poor working conditions, such as cramped offices with no air conditioning. With a simple search on YouTube, you are shown countless videos of people who used to work as content moderators detailing their horrific experience. Found by Forbes that over 300,000 mistakes are made in moderation. Imagine all the users, I repeat, who do not expect any inappropriate content shown on their page. It's essentially a jump scare. It could traumatize anyone. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, Facebook does little to no good. And to recall all that I've said, do you agree? Thank you.
Wonderful, Alan. Wonderful. It was such a wonderful point, as well as your energy is amazing, incredible. Love it. Thank you so much. I request our jury, international jury, dear Bart, can you just give your feedback on the overall performance?
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yes.
Bart.
I can give a feedback. First, I will give my personal point of view a little bit. It's very interesting what you all say, young people, but I think these days the world is changing. The world is changing very, very, very in a very high speed. I think honestly, what I learned from you all, because you are the future, is actually Facebook does nothing. If you don't touch Facebook, it doesn't do anything, nothing. So what is the problem actually? It's not Facebook. We are the problem. The human being is the problem. And I think that the technical evolution went so fast that sometimes we forget how to use it. And sometimes we forget how to take care of that. And I think it's a problem of education more than Facebook. Facebook is not the problem. We are the problem. And I think you're all very wise, and we have to try to have a life with more discipline. Anyhow, if it's not Facebook, it will be something else in the life. There will be always a channel where we can express ourselves. But the way how we express is very, very important. And that's my point of view. We invented Facebook. We means the human being, and we deal with that. And we should not ban something, because banning is taking away freedom. And I'm a fighter for freedom. But what is freedom? Freedom is a point knowing what you should not do. Freedom is not knowing what I should do. Freedom is knowing what you should not do. And if I may say already, Dr. Shama, who for me is the best debater person, or not, or it's too early?
It's too early.
Okay, then I wait.
Thank you so much, Bar. Thank you so much. So let us invite Avni and Onkar as well quickly with a quick glance so that we can hear and you get energy from them as well. Avni and Onkar, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Shama. So these were a very thought-provoking set of topics to debate, and the energy and passion is what we like to see, and all of you brought that to the stage. So the first topic about should Facebook be banned is really crucial, as it looks at the balance between global connectivity and social responsibility. So well done, Group 1, for starting us off. I'll go into individual feedback now. So Jitan Galli, I hope I pronounced that correctly. You presented the motion very confidently, and you were in favor of banning Facebook. I feel like you articulated your points with great clarity, and I love that you also included statistics within your arguments. So with statistics, it's quite powerful when you use them because it helps to back up your point. But remember, when you use statistics, it's important to cite the source that you got it from. For example, data from XYZ source states whatever it states. So it's very important to tell us where you got the information from, as it makes it more credible. You also gave a very good, confident rebuttal. I'll now move on to Rupam, who spoke with great clarity and gave good, strong points. You also managed to argue your point during the rebuttal, which is a quite difficult skill when put under pressure, but you handled the situation very well, and you did a good job with that. So now I'll hand over to Avneet, who will finish off the valuation.
Thank you.
Okay, so Ryan, well done. You had a very good tone and pace, and this really helps the audience to follow your argument. I liked that you highlighted the addictive nature of Facebook, and you could use some data or scientific research to support this. Secondly, well done using phrases like firstly and finally within your discussion, because it really helps signpost the audience as you work your way through the debate. Okay, so next, Roy, your poise and body language were great, and you articulated your argument with great structure. I love that you used the words in conclusion to indicate that you are coming to a close. Overall, well done, everybody.
Thank you so much, Onkar and Avni. Thank you so much for encouraging the spirits of everyone. So everyone, again, come on, energize yourself. First group is done. A big round of applause for the first group. A very big round of applause for your energy. I love your energy there. So let's move on to the second phase. And I would, Dr. Bhatt, do you like to announce the topic?
Yes, I can announce this time because the micro is working very well.
Yeah.
So the second subject is private schools, are they better than public schools? Very difficult subject, very difficult.
And we have to argue for this. We have wonderful personalities here, wonderful students. Bernadette Dalos Santos from Philippines, Dhawal Shah, he will make Dhamal also. Dhawal is here, all the best. And Marion Edith Victoria, and then Drash Srivastav, and then Srivastav. So we have wonderful debaters here. The tough competition again. The stage is just very hot. So with the permission of our international jury, we are going to, Dr. Bhatt, shall we start the bet?
Please start.
Okay, so let us start with Dhawal.
Good morning, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, Dhawal.
Okay. So, good morning to the jury, my mentors, and all my friends sitting there. I am Dhawal Shah, and today I am here to support the notion that private schools are better than public schools. Like, exactly, I'll be saying that why private schools are better than public schools. See, school is not a modern age concept, it has been there since ages. And there are people often some communities who cannot afford to go to a costly school or a school which has heavy fees. So the government of the country opens some schools for the public with free of cost, of course, and even they provide the books and the uniforms. See, mostly we think that many times when government is involved, there's a lot of corruption. But I think rather than corruption, we should say that there are many delays in the process. But in private schools, this delay is skipped and quality is provided earlier. You see, there are many fields nowadays in which the government is giving the opportunity to private people or a group or an organization to manage that thing. And like, for example, railways, which was considered a public sector from 100 years, now has come into many private hands and it is managed very efficiently. Now, like many people think that private schools have so much fees, in thousands of rupees or thousands of dollars. Like to them, I want to say that you cannot judge a school is better by the amount of fees they charge. Like if the private school's fees is more, you can say that you can appeal to decrease the fees. Because I think in private school there is a steadfast to every process. You know, there is better facilities, better exposure, and you could get to connect to people. And government can not solely manage everything. It has foreign affairs to look into. It's internal affairs like giving food to its population, managing poverty. So how can government have so many things to do and do everything very much efficiently? So that's why I think that private schools are very much better. Not because they charge many fees or they have so-called fancy costumes, because they provide a quality education, what nowadays is required. And if you want to just challenge my notion, like before that, I wanted to say, even nowadays, government who opens public schools is wanting to open more private schools. Thank you very much.
So who is ready to
Microphone.
challenge the wall? Quickly, come on.
Am I audible po?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, let me start. Greetings to everyone, to the jury, and to my fellow debaters. I am Marian Edith Victoria S. Tison from Calasiao Comprehensive National High School. Before I start, I would like to thank the International Institute of Influencers for this opportunity. I am here to stand that private schools are not better than public schools. First reason is that public schools have more trained teachers. Teachers from public schools are more experienced and trained than private school teachers because they need to adhere to the law before they can even teach in a public school. For example, in the Philippines, according to DepEd government's Philippine Professional Standard for Teachers, the K-12 reform in 2013 has changed the landscape of teacher quality requirements in the Philippines. The reform process warrants an equivalent supportive focus on teacher quality. High quality teachers who are properly equipped and prepared to assume the roles and functions of a K-12 teacher. Public school teachers must conform to the reform initiatives on teacher quality from pre-service education to in-service training, seminars, and many more. Therefore, I can say that public schools offer more detailed and effective teaching because of their teachers. Second point is public schools promotes inclusivity and equity. Public schools offer free schooling for people who want to learn. It embodies the principle that education is for all despite their financial and social background. Public schools are open for everyone. It is non-discriminating to students because their socio-economic status are not being considered. Fair, free, and quality education is surely given by public schools. And lastly, is convenience. Public schools are funded by taxes, making it free for students, removing the financial barrier on limiting the access to education, ensuring that quality education is still given to those students regardless of their family income. In addition, public schools are geographically accessible for everyone since they are typically located in areas where they live in. They don't need to travel for a long time and don't even need to spend a lot of money for transportation fare, thus making the public schools more convenient for both parents and the students. In conclusion, I believe that public schools are better than private schools because it gives free and quality education for all. Because I believe that education should be for all and should not be limited for those who are rich and fortunate. Rather, it should be for everyone. Because in many countries, public school systems is viewed as a vital tool for breaking the cycles of poverty and giving all children a chance to succeed. Thank you.
I would like to say something.
Okay, Nawal? Yeah, please. Yeah, please.
So, Marion, if I'm not getting your name wrong, you mentioned thrice about fees. I mentioned it in my speech that just because public school has zero fees, it cannot be better. Now, if the fees is the problem, you can ask the private schools to decrease the fees. And as I said in the last, that government is wanting more private schools. So government is also giving subsidies or making the education less costly in the private schools. You said about discrimination. See, discrimination comes like we humans discriminate. Okay, so that's not the problem of the school. Like if a person is discriminating, you are saying then the private school is bad because it's not allowing a poor or a black student to enter in the school. But that's the fault of the organization that's running it. Okay, not the school. You told about the experience of the teachers. I have known hundreds of teachers that are teaching in private school, which are far more experienced. You know, a teacher, like obviously is like sometimes said that oh he or she has so much experience, he might be a better teacher. So it's never necessary that you will find that experienced teacher in a public school. At last, you said that public schools are geographically accessible. Like if a thing is geographically accessible, you cannot just simply say it's a good thing. Like water is also geographically accessible. So you just like dig a well in your just backyard and drink the water from there. No, right? Private schools, like according to I don't know a source, but there are many articles that I've read that there are 2 to 3 schools within 3 kilometers of range in like my country. And even there are countries which are having more private schools and less number of fees. So I don't see a point where private school is not better than public school.
So, Marian, do you want to argue with him? Do you want to debate him, or should we? Okay.
I would like just to respond for the discrimination that he has mentioned. Discrimination is really existing for in private schools because the most of the students in private schools are, we can't deny that they are rich and they can afford to pay for their tuition fees. And for someone in a lower level that would go in a or attend in a private school, we can't deny or we can accept the fact that they can be bullied because of their socioeconomic status, that they are not on the same level than the richer ones on the private schools. And you have also mentioned that tuition fees. Tuition fees are very high maintenance for those who can afford it. It's not just the tuition fees that is that students are paying for in private schools. They also have their uniforms, miscellaneous fees, and everything. Private schools is so expensive, and you should understand that not everyone can afford it. And lastly, po, the geographically accessible. We all have a public schools in the Philippines in our country. And you said that you also mentioned that people or students can go to their schools, or they can walk. They can walk miles just to go to school, and that is what they're doing in public schools because they cannot afford transportation fees. And how they could even afford private school tuition fees, right? If they can't afford to ride a tricycle or such services, vehicles for them to go to school. Thank you.
Just to clear one last thing, I never mentioned that they have to walk to the school. Like there can be transportation, even there is public transportation and methods like carpooling, which they can use to reach their destination, like which is the school in this case. And like you're talking about the miscellaneous fees and the school fees, I also mentioned that the government is giving subsidies and waiving off this miscellaneous fees, and even the uniform is getting removed from many schools. So this is a very good thing. Like there are many private schools, the uniform is not there. So this is a very good thing. I know that uniform gives a sense of discipline in the student, and sometimes it is necessary. But uniform cannot make you study in school. Okay, you are going there to study, not to be in some like matching or twinning competition. So that's why I think the miscellaneous fees are, of course, waived off, and the uniforms are provided by the government. And I'll also mention again, the government itself is wanting more and more private schools to open so that the load on the government is lessened or decreased.
Thank you, Dhaval. Thank you so much. So Dhaval and Marion, thank you for the wonderful. Let me see our Bernard. You're muted? We can't hear you. Mm-hmm. Maybe speaker is off.
Am I audible?
Yeah, now you are.
Yes. Am I audible now, ma'am?
No, you are. Now come on, relax and just then start.
I would like to go that private. I would like to inform that private schools are better than public schools. So, to our jury, evaluators, fellow debaters, and audience, a pleasant morning, afternoon, and evening to each one of us. I am Bernadette de los Santos from the Pearl of the East, Philippines. I do believe in the quote of Christine Gregoire that education is the foundation upon which we build our future. That is why I am here to tell you that private schools are better than public schools. Let us first define what is a private school. A private school do not receive financial support from the government, and they have flexible curriculum, teaching methods, and admissions, and they value culture and are sometimes religious affiliated. And why is private school better than public? First is because of the high quality education. Under high quality education, we have advanced apparatus, technologies, and books, which is needed by all of the students all around the world, right? Next is under high quality education, we have the class size. We know that in private school, we have smaller class size. That means the teacher can focus on all of the students. That means that there is a quality education, right? And according to a study about a class size, which was published on 2016, that the smaller the class size, the greater the quality of the education. Aside from the technologies, apart from the class size, we also have here the comfort. In private school, we have air-conditioned rooms. We have complete chairs, and we have televisions and other advanced technologies, right? And according to Samin Mustafa, that if that the environment of a student can affect their focus. So a real life example of this is in the Philippines, in my country. For the past years, they've been suspending classes in public schools just because of extreme heat. They excluded private school. You know why? Because they have air-conditioned rooms. They can provide comfortable environment to the students. That is why they did not included the private school. So that is an evidence that the private school is better than public school. And aside from the high quality education, we also have the culture. Private school encourages every student to speak in English. That is why we can speak now fluently in English. And they also encourage everyone to still speak in their native language, just like Filipino. Magandang umaga, magandang buhay. In Pangasinan, masantol sa kabusan, right? And then, aside from that, they strengthen the faith. There are so many private schools that centers in religious or are religiously affiliated. We have Catholic schools which conducts masses every day, and they strengthen the faith of every student, their beliefs. And another is their security. In private school, they have IDs wherein they have chips that their parents can track if their children did go to school or not. Okay, so aside from that is that they're financial. Did you know that private school actually offers scholarships, not only to those who are inclined academically, they offer scholarships to those varsities. And aside from that, maybe some of us can still argue that public school is better than private school. Let me just ask you, do you really think that there is free education? Free education, that is the number one thing or reason of other people that they believe that public school is better. Do you really think that there is a free education? Then how can you say that there is a free education if there are so many out of school youth now? And from that, diversity, do you really think that that really affects the student positively? Do you think? Well, I think diversity can actually increase the possibility of bullying because there are so many students, there are so many cultural differences. They can also increase discrimination. And aside from that, Marion also said that these teachers in public schools are way skilled than private schools. How can you say that to these teachers in Harvard schools, in those Ivy Leagues private school, right? So now, let me just restate I still believe that private schools are better than public school because they provide high quality education, they value culture, and they support every individual for us to thrive more, for us to be better students for our school. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, she has blasted to all of us. Thank you so much for that. Your energy is amazing, incredible. But I have a question to those who are supporting private school because one person is absent here. So I want to ask this who are supporting Hawal and Bernard. My question is, if the private schools quality education, if they are very perfect, what about the world great leaders? The great leaders of the world are from government schools. Great leaders. Even Google CEO is from government school. Even the Abraham Lincoln is from government school. Mahatma Gandhi, everyone, all the great leaders, I'm talking about the leadership, are from government school. So what about the more the challenge, you said it's hot there, and they cannot bear, they don't have AC, they don't have that. So I want another question here is if they don't have more the challenges, they will learn to grow. They are not in the comfort zone. They know how to come out of the comfort zone if they study in government school.
Ma'am, I want to say something. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yeah. Who's that?
Ma'am, Darsh.
Darsh, why you are absent before?
Ma'am, I was not absent. I was in the
Okay, Darsh, you carry on, Darsh. So these are my questions. Yeah, Darsh, please.
Namaste, jury member. I am Darsh Srivastava from Sanskriti Public School, Gorakhpur, India. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this great opportunity to present my view in front of you all. Public school often provides students access to broader range of resources and extracurricular that one free or affordable. They tend to serve a more diverse student population in terms of race. This diversity can enhance students' social skill, cultural awareness. They are open to all, regardless to their financial situation. They are funded by taxpayer, meaning society at school has a vested interest in their success. They foster sense of community by bringing together students from different backgrounds. As we know, education is right every student and public school are ready for this. One more thing is the private school fees are much higher than school even after scholarship and every cannot afford it. But the teachers of public school are very qualified because few people are selected out of thousand after passing competitive exam. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Darsh. Thank you so much. So let me invite our jury for his feedback.
I would like to answer Shama ma'am's question.
Oh, Dawal want to answer. Okay, Dawal. I think Dawal is not in spotlight. Okay.
So you mentioned about great leaders being from government schools. Like the great leaders are of not present time as we speak. They are from at least 5 decades back, 5 to 6 decades back, and that was a time where there was less exposure to resources or facilities like online or internet facilities we have. And one thing, like the many countries were still under heavy poverty or were recently independent from the colonial nations, and joining public schools was their way to show the support towards the government. And that time, of course, the government was very, very new because democracy was not there before. And to gain the people's trust, the people encourage the leaders encouraged to go there in the in the public schools, so that in the public schools they are taught more about the feeling of patriotism, more about their country, and so that they love the country more. But as the time has shifted, now same education is provided in the private school with better facilities. And I don't think that facilities stop any person from doing a hard work. If a person has to work hard, if a person has to succeed, he will come out of he or she will come out of the comfort zone, leaving all the facilities behind.
Wonderful answer, Dhawal. I agree with you, but I have one question. Can you give me one leader who is from the private school, even now?
I'm sorry that I would not be able to answer that question.
No. Wonderfully, you have interacted. I love the way you have answered it. Thank you so much. It was really amazing discussion, which people should know and think about. Dr. Bath, your feedback. Thank you, Dhawal.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much, all of you, and you hear me? Yes. I think it's a very, very, very difficult subject. Private schools are better than public schools, and at the same time, very dangerous. And I feel from you three all a lot of emotion. And maybe taking an opinion in emotion is not always the best way. Emotions are important in life, but when you discuss about important matters, you have to be capable to put the emotions a little bit in the shadow. Emotions are important, and we decide on emotions, but these are very important emotions. And I agree with many of you, and I have my preference person already. But the first thing I ask, what is a school for? Why schools exists? The problem is not, are they better or are they not better? You have to tell yourself first, why do we need a school? And once we know this answer, then we can go to the second step, our choice. What is our choice? Not everybody is born in the same category of life, to say. It depends also in which country you are born. And you have to make it in the country where you are born. Is your country a big democracy, or just a half democracy, or even no democracy? That plays a role. And then we come to the organization of the country, the organization of the society. I tell you one thing, I'm an orchestra conductor. And all the members, normally the members of orchestra are about 100 persons. They play all a different instrument. What is my job as a leader? To conduct only the best, or to conduct the others only? I tell you honestly, my job is to conduct all of them. And it's not so important who is the best. Because like Dr. Shama said, the great leaders are not really coming from the private schools. And where do you learn the most, do you think? In an environment where the air conditioning is there, and it is hot, and everything is there, and all the books are there? I don't think so. You know, the best composers wrote the most nice melodies in a timing of a difficult timing, when they had not the best air conditioning, when they had not the best chair, when they had not the best books. I think private schools or public schools, they have the responsibility to educate the people.
Thank you so much, Bart. Wonderful answer, wonderful punchline you have given at the end, that every school, whether it's a private or whether it's a government, they have a responsibility to build leaders. They have a responsibility to educate. So let's be a great leaders. You all are wonderful. Today you have won our hearts. So you are great leaders. You have a responsibility as well. Let me invite Onkar and Avni for their feedback very quickly. Onkar and Avni, my dear.
So this was a great topic that you debated, and it looked at the role of different schooling systems and on broad issues like educational equity and access. So now let's debate. Let's evaluate how you address this. So, Dawal, firstly, I really like that actually made your position very clear from the very start. And this really helped the audience to follow and understand your argument. Your body language was very positive, and you had a confident smile and good hand gestures, which supported your good, clear, positive tone. Then you showed very good listening skills, which you demonstrated in your rebuttal. So well done for that. Marion, well done for a confident debate. Your clear numbered points were very logical, and you gave a very well-rounded argument, which looked at the financial and geographical points as well. Marion, your rebuttal was also strong, and I liked that actually were thinking on your feet by highlighting the additional hidden costs for things like school uniform, and this was very good. So now I'll hand over to Onkar to complete the evaluation.
Thank you, Avneet. So, Bernadette, you were in favour of private schools and you gave a very passionate debate. Well done for all of that powerful energy and excellent body language. So, when the speaker is fully engaged on the topic, that really transfers across to the audience and it keeps them engaged. And you did that. So, well done. Dosh, well done for your argument. And I love that you spoke with great enthusiasm. You made a good speech, weighing up both sides of the argument, and then concisely summing up the pros and cons before making a clear decision and presenting that across in your debate. I must say though, as an III ambassador, the important point is that either type of school is okay, but the main focus in each school should be on the humanization of education, right? So
Thank
yeah.
you, Onkar. Thank you so
you.
much. See, our brand ambassador has again marked our humanization of education. As Onkar said, we as a future generation believe we should promote education for life, not just for living. Thank you,
Yes.
Onkar. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful argument. And let's move on to the next debate. And we will request our international jury to announce the topic. And before our jury announce the topic, I want to tell all the parents who are sitting there, who are watching us, please, this is for you. This is for you, all of you, grandmothers, because you are before this. So everyone, come on, grandfathers, grandmothers, mothers, everyone, fathers, please have a look now what your children are going to talk about. Yes, Dr. Bhatt.
Yes, the next subject is also very, very, very sensitive and very difficult. Are the parents in the 21st century, are they excellent in parenting more today than before? What do you think about that? Go ahead. Good luck.
Yes.
Can I go first?
Wow, wonderful. So he's ready before, come on, please.
May I go first?
Yeah, please.
Greetings to esteemed panels of judges, distinguished guests, and my fellow debaters. In today's rapidly evolving world, parenting has reached unprecedented heights, and I stand firmly with the resolution that parents in the 21st century are indeed excellent in parenting, more so than ever before. First, scientifically speaking, modern parents benefit from an unparalleled understanding of child psychology. Globally, awareness of mental health in children has surged by over 70% in the past decade. According to a UNICEF report on 2021, across continents, parents now implement positive parenting strategies, moving away from punitive methods and fostering emotional well-being in their children. This global shift has empowered parents to prioritize mental health, leading to healthier, happier family environments compared to the past. From a cultural standpoint, today's parents navigate a globalized, interconnected society. Millions of families worldwide are embracing cultural diversity, with parents raising children in cross-cultural or migrant settings. This exposure to different traditions fosters adaptability and inclusivity. Modern parents equipped with global perspectives are raising children who are more empathetic, open-minded, and socially competent, traits increasingly necessary in today's interconnected world. Now let's consider practicality. Technology has transformed parenting in profound ways. A global Pew Research Center in 2022, a survey was found that parents across the world feel that technology has made them more effective in raising their children.
Digital platforms like Khan Academy and telemedicine services provide educational and health resources previously inaccessible to many, revolutionizing the way parents support their children's learning and development. As Albert Einstein famously said, it has become apparently obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. In this case, however, technology is empowering humanity, empowering parents to raise smarter, healthier children with tools that allows them to respond swiftly to their child's needs, an advantage that previous generations lacked. Judges, in the 21st century, parenting is not only enhanced by science, culture, and technology, but it's also evolving to meet the complex needs of modern children. It's evident that today's parents are more equipped, more aware, and more compassionate, making them excellent by any measure. Today's parents are at the forefront of that progress, adapting and excelling like never before. That will be all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Wonderful, wonderful. So who is going to contract? Anyone? Thank you so much, Jian. It was wonderful. Okay. So Isaac or Deshnavi?
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. As you know my name, I'm Jashnavi Mandal from Sanskriti Public School, India. As Jian said, I agree to some of his points, but some of the parents of the 21st century, they're over parenting their children. They're trying to take all the decisions for their children. They're making them participate in too many activities. Like if a child he does not want to participate in some of the activities, they will force him. Like you go in this activity and all. And then they are also cultivating children. They do not let them enjoy his childhood. They since childhood they force him, like you have to take up a particular profession after you grow up. They don't let him enjoy his childhood. They remind him that you have to be this, so don't play long. You have to become an engineer or do medical studies, so don't sleep long. So they don't and let them enjoy their childhood. Parents, the 21st century, some of them, they're also not aware of the impact of internet on their child, because the mother and father, the parents, they're working, and the child is sometimes he's basically alone, and he's left to mobile. They're sometimes using the internet, they're playing games, so they sometimes experience cyberbullying. So they don't have anyone to talk to, because now families are not living in joint family, they're living in nuclear family. So the child responsibility of the child falls solely on the mother and father, as the father is either away from home in another city in work, or he leaves the home early when the child is asleep and then comes back late in night when the child is already slept. So the responsibility of the child falls solely on the mother. So the in addition to the responsibilities of the child, mother has to also do all the household work, like cooking, cleaning utensils, doing laundry, cleaning the house. So she has no choice either to turn on the television or um, give her mobile to the child so she could finish all her work. Then the child is then left to mobile. And as I said, the parents are sometimes both they are working, and the child is using mobile. This happens due to parents are already they're working from home, so they don't have time for their child. This could also happen because the parents they're using television and mobile, social media, internet themselves. So they could not say no to the child. If the child has some kind of tantrum that he wants this, so they will buy this. They will do this for him. They can't just say they can't disagree with the child now. So they have problems in communications. Parents, children, they don't have proper talk with them. proper conditions, like not conditions, like they don't have proper communications. Also, the child, well, there is a lack of moral values in the child. If he does not want to obey the elders, he does not listen to elders, he does not want to play outside, he wants to just stay alone, play games and all. Then there's the parents, they are dealing with increasing stress levels because of the child's lack of moral values, and they can't say no, so the child has become very you know uh, huh? uh, so that's all. The families, as I said, the families are living in very stressful condition, and this shows in their parenting style. So thank you, that's all.
Lovely, Jaishnavi. She has given such a picture, I believe. She has created a picture of the modern parents' stories, everything, and in such a very humble way she has expressed. Thank you so much, Jaishnavi. Thank you so much. Isaac, you want to argue or debate with her?
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. To our tenured judges, evaluators, my fellow debaters, and the viewers, good day. My name is Chris Isaac A. Ramirez, a representative from Calasiao Comprehensive National High School. I'm here on this day to argue on why parents in the 21st century are more excellent in parenting than before. My key points are our parents were not as focused on their children as parents do now. Parents have more access to information today than in the past, and parents are more open to change than before. As most of you may know, we humans are social creatures. We learn from one another and improve upon that learned knowledge to create a deeper meaning. In other words, our parents learn from their parents. Considering most of us here present have parents from Generation X, a generation whose parents served or experienced world wars. According to an article from 2023 posted on northpublicradio.org, Generation X is the least parented and least nurtured generation. Evidently, parents of the past were not able to nurture their children properly because of certain world events like the world wars I just mentioned, and so hence the nickname. And due to the 21st century being the bona fide digital age, parents today have more access to information with the use of the internet. Parents of the past were limited to their libraries, their education, and their parents' teachings, and even hearsay from other parents. As I've stated earlier, the generation of our parents was nicknamed the least parented generation. If they were the least parented generation, who could have they learned from them? Well, now, due to the abundance of accessible information today, parents are now more knowledgeable in how to nurture a child. With social media and the internet in general, where parents can discuss and share their experiences. And of course, parents today are more open to change. This is according to a survey conducted by the Pew Research Center, where it said most parents today tries to raise their children differently. Why? Because they knew what their parents did wrong, and so they built upon that, adapted and evolved. To everyone present here today, have you ever asked your parents how was their life growing up? Based on their answer, would you live in the childhood of your parents in place of them or not? Everyone, I leave you with a quote that emphasizes the cycle of parenting and the continuity of experiences across generations. Every parent was once a child with hopes and dreams, guided by their own parents' hands. That'll be all. Thank you very much.
Wow, wonderful question. Jaishnavi, do you want to counter?
No, I think he's fine. I agree with that points, but I say like some of the parents do this and some of the parents do that. So, as he says,
Done. So let me ask our jury, international jury, with Dr. Bath here, for his
Yes.
feedback.
My feedback is, well, I'm a parent too. And Dr. Shama is a parent too. And you guys, and you're not parents yet, but I hope you will become a parent, a father or a mother. And of course, you always compare with your own parents. And as Isaac said, for example, the parents learn from the parents. And you have to know, for example, in my decade, in my period of life, my parents were more guided by the religion. And the religion decided a little bit or gave the right path. Today, like some say, today the parents are more connected with the mobile, the Facebook, or other social media.
Yeah.
So it becomes then a social matter. And sometimes you also think if you become a parent, because I heard also the expression, what did my parents wrong? I don't think that parents do something wrong. They try to do their best for their kids. Always. I cannot imagine that parents are doing bad things to their kids. That's my opinion, but it happens in the world. And then we come to another debate. But I think very important, and this word I never heard saying by three of you, is family. I think family is important and is based on parents. Are they now better or not better? That's another topic. It's just different. That's the word I rather prefer to say than the parents are better in the 21st century or not. They have other tools also. You guys have other tools too. And maybe one little comment, maybe the parenting are over parenting their kids today, which was not the case before. And I think, for example, also Gian Untalan said very well, connected to the society, the diversity, it's important. I felt some sadness from Yashavi, a little bit sadness. Why? I don't know. But also, I think because of the social matter. And the great view of Isaac Ramirez, for example, you went to more open. Parents learn from the parents. And as I said from the beginning of this wonderful day, the future is to you all. Try to be a good parent in the future. How you do, life will teach you.
Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you so much for this wonderful feedback. Every time you are giving something which is really touching the heart. Life will teach you. Wow. Amazing, Mark. Before we proceed to Onkar and Avni, I just want to ask Mr. Mani here about this, about his feedback that the children has given about the parents. What do he thinks? Parents of 21st generation is better, or parents of this generation, our old generation, are more better? Mr. Mani. Mr. Mani was here, I believe.
Yes, I am here. I am here, ma'am. Good evening to everyone. So right now we cannot say compare like that way what is better, what is not better. In the modern time, the parents they are trying their level best. But early time, what it was mainly it was a religious oriented society. Spheres of work, spheres of life, job opportunities, and the dimensions were very comparatively less. Now at present time, job opportunities are more, ambitions are more, the dimensions are very large. And early we had a macro family, now we have micro family. In micro family, both husband and wife, they are working. That time, sometimes I do feel because I am working in a residential school, fully residential school, kids are with us, parents are away. So I have observed that nowadays the parents are not getting that much armed time, enough time to take care of the children. So as a result, that family bond is little bit getting loosened and deviated. So both ancient time, they were the situation was different. Now the situation is different, but still, what we have to do is that we have to keep a family bond. Let the parents to work; they are working for the children. So this understanding should be there with the present generation. Even though the parents are not able to get enough time, they are working for their betterment So a bondness, a closeness, and uniformity, a unity has to be bring. That is, the parents are doing their best, both levels. That is my opinion.
Thank you, Mr. Mani. It's a wonderful opinion as well. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for this wonderful wisdom nugget. Thank you. So let me invite Onkar and Javni now for their feedback. Onkar.
Thank you, Dr. Shama, and well done to Group 3. That was a very interesting debate. And I'll now start with person-by-person feedback. So, Gyan, your points were very well formed, and you articulated them with clarity. I like that you wanted to start first. This shows that you were eager, and it definitely came across in your debate. You had clear, well-presented points, and they were punchy and succinct. To improve next time, try to have more facial expressions and vocal tone variety. This will make the audience more engaged in your speech, and it will help your points shine. Now, Jaishnavi, well done. All of your reasons were very thoughtful and on point. You have a gentle, humble confidence. And for future debates, I think you'll benefit from brainstorming your reasons and then grouping them together. This will help you to deliver a more structured argument, and that will help you deliver it with more confidence and clarity. So well done. I'll now hand over to Avneet to complete the evaluation.
So, Isaac, you spoke with confidence and you spoke very eloquently. You presented well, researched and well-structured points. And I love that you asked rhetorical questions, which is also a great strategy in debating skills. Overall, well done, Group 3.
Thank you so much, Avni. Thank you so much. It was really wonderful. Finally, we finished successfully with Group 3. Now let's move on to Group 4, and let me welcome our international jury again for announcing the topic for them to start the debate. Dr. Bath. Bath, can you hear me?
Better now?
Yeah, now it's better.
Yes.
Yeah.
So next topic, gadgets, are they destroying relationships? Yes or no, and why?
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
May I go first?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so to our esteemed jury, Bartholomew Henry Van de Velde, and our global CEO of III, Dr. Shama Hussain, and of course, our wonderful evaluators, ladies and gentlemen, good day. My name is Frances Faith U. Calderon from Calashao Comprehensive National High School. I affirm that gadgets destroy relationships. First off, what are gadgets? Gadgets refer to various electronic devices and tools that are designed to help us do any activities easily. For example, like our smartphones, tablets, and laptops, and other personal technology. One of the primary concerns regarding gadgets and relationship is the potential for addiction and overuse. When individuals prioritize their gadgets over their partners and family, it can create feelings of neglect, resentment, and emotional distance. A study published in the Journal of Behavioral Addictions found that excessive smartphone use can lead to relationship problems, decreased face-to-face communication, and increased conflicts between partners. The negative impacts of gadgets on relationship is further supported by a study published in the journal Psychology of Popular Media Culture. Researchers surveyed 170 college students in committed relationships and found that people who were more dependent on their smartphones reported being less certain about their partnerships. Additionally, individuals who felt that their partners were overly dependent on their devices expressed lower satisfaction in their relationships. One of the primary ways gadgets can damage relationship is through technoference, a term coined by the researcher David Scram to describe the interference of technology in face-to-face interactions. A study conducted by Scram surveyed 631 parents across the United States and found that 88% agreed that technoference is a significant problem in society, with 62% reporting it as a problem in their own families. The survey also revealed that 70% experience technology interrupting family time at least occasionally, and 45% consider technology a big problem in their marriage. That is why I firmly believe that gadgets do destroy relationships. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. I don't know, today Philippines group is creating the energy and impact like anything. It's cool. Wonderful. I love it. And let me move on to Hetal, please.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yay, I'm glad to hear about that. Okay, let me start. To our distinguished jury, Bartholomew Henry Van de Velde, to the founder of the prestigious III, Dr. Shama Hussain, esteemed evaluators, ladies and gentlemen, I extend my warmest greetings. I am Heather Lim from Calasiao Comprehensive National High School, Philippines, and I am very beyond thankful for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity you have given us. But I stand firmly and strongly that gadgets do not destroy relationships. Gadgets refer to electronic devices designed to perform tasks, specific functions, and this includes smartphones, tablets, laptops, and many other that are used for personal uses. Because gadgets even make ways to nurture, to establish, to connect, to reconnect people and establish or nurture their relationships. Number one, people in long distance relationships can share photos, videos, and updates about their day to day lives, allowing them to feel more concerned to each other while coordinating with their schedules. This is not just for romantic relationships, as you heard from long distance relationships. This also pertains to families, to friends who are in long distance relationships. This means that we are eliminating geographical boundaries or barriers. Do you think you can showcase your talent in this meeting if gadgets were not helpful? Well, are you kidding me? Furthermore, justice is served through gadgets. Take Harvey Weinstein, the once mega producer who was able to dodge lawsuits and sexual abuse accusations for over 25 years. It wasn't until public outcry and pressure through social media that the police finally got involved. And he was charged with rape and he was finally taken to prison. If not because of internet, he would be free right now. He would be roaming, lurking around the world, and you might even be his next target. If not because of gadget. Furthermore, with access to the internet and the knowledge to use it, people can work towards higher paying jobs, develop new skills, and better participate to team activities because of online platforms. Video calls make it easier for remote workers or teams in different locations to participate in meetings, ensuring everyone has a voice regardless of their physical location. Just like what we are doing right now, we can showcase our talents, our skills, and our passion through this video meeting that we are provided without having to pay for expensive plane tickets that not everyone can afford. Furthermore, some of the favorite bonding activities, such as watching movies, listening to songs, and playing video games, allowing individuals to maintain connections regardless of their geographical barriers. Don't you watch movies, listen to songs, and play video games? That is only possible through gadgets. Furthermore, gadgets are a form of communication for the disabled, such as the late Stephen Hawking. Hawking used a switch to control software on a computer that enabled him to talk. This kind of switch allows users to scan through options shown on the screen until they reach the letter, word, or message to select for the device to speak. Furthermore, there are called eye tracking devices. These advanced tools allow users with severe motor disabilities to control a computer or communication device using their eye movements. Can you believe that? So if you say that gadgets destroy relationships, you are also saying that the disabled people helped by these gadgets are not important. In conclusion, gadgets connect people in long distance relationships, serves justice for the crime victims and disabled, and are entertainment tools, not just for romantic relationships, but also for families, for friends, and for even your workmates or acquaintances. Therefore, making gadgets a helpful, enhancing, and nurturing tool for relationships with other people. Thank you very much.
Wow, I think even the person who is sleeping also will get up now, Sarah. You have created that impact. It was so wonderful, and the reasons that you have given, that even the people who are workers who are living in far places, who cannot afford to go to them every time, they using the gadgets, they are binding relationships. Wonderful points you have given. Both of you are amazing. Both of you have given top points. Let me go to our jury for his punchlines.
Yes, my micro, yes, it's on.
Yeah.
Very interesting, and you both defend differently, which is also very interesting. But my first question is, what is a gadget? I don't think that a computer today is a gadget. And I don't think that all the tools we use today, like to be connected, they are gadgets. I think there are instruments, there are tools we use. Thanks to these tools, for example, we all speak today together in the four corners of the world, and we deal and we communicate, which is wonderful. What is then finally a gadget? So long my opinion, I think a gadget is a luxury tool. What is luxury tool? That is more the question. And then finally we can speak about what is a gadget. And I think, for example, about relationships. You speak about relationships, you both. The same thing. What is a relationship? How you construct a relationship? I don't think that you construct a relationship by gadgets. A relationship you construct by emotion, by trust, by interest, by feelings. Well, if gadgets help that, well, that's fine. So I don't think that gadgets are destroying relationships. It can only help. But your point of view, both of them, I think you have first to define what is a gadget. For some people, a gadget is very important in life. And for other people, a gadget is a luxury product. So where is the difference? It's very difficult to say. But thank you so much for your discussion, because we learned a lot from your vocabulary. We learned a lot from your idea about gadgets. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bhatt. You all the time you give something. Gadgets is the luxury nowadays. Computer, it's something we are speaking to. Wow.
Exactly.
Your knowledge is amazing, Bhatt. So much. Thank you so much for sharing that. It is really, the way you said. Now, what we are calling computers, these all the things, they are not gadgets. Yes, they are really the ones that we are speaking to.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, very true, very true. Thank you, Dr. Bhatt. Thank you. Let me invite
My
Omkar
pleasure.
and Avni right now for this wonderful debate that happened, for their feedback. Omkar.
Thank you. So you both spoke really passionately. So well done. What a significant topic. It highlights the impact of technology on human relationships. Look, we're living in a digital age, and let's be honest, getting the balance right will be useful for us and our children too. So, French shares excellent passion, and you referred to research and sites, and this helped to deliver a robust argument. And secondly, Heather, you had such an amazing level of passion, and you had excellent examples in your really well-formed debate. I loved that you used the rhetorical questions and statements where it got your audience thinking and engaged in what you were saying. So much feeling came across through your words and body language. So well done. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Avni. Thank you so much. It was really, the group by group, we are gaining the energy and the team, and the concept, the content is growing, the developing, and we are learning a lot. So thank you so much. So let's go on to our next group now. Our next group is now we are in fifth.
Yes,
I think we are in fifth.
the last one, no?
Yeah, fifth group, the last one now.
Yes, the last one,
So
yes.
after that, again, second cycle will start, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the fifth group is a very special group again, going to teach lots of things to the world. So let me invite our jury to announce the topic to the fifth group.
Yes, the topic is, again, very strange, but very interesting. And the topic is now, you students, should you have limited access to the internet? What do you think about? Please.
Hello, am I audible?
You are, Daniel.
Can I go first?
Please go ahead.
Okay. In a world increasingly reliant on technology, is it truly beneficial to limit student access to the internet? The answer, yes. And why? Let's talk about it. Good evening, esteemed judges, opponents, and valued audience. I am Daniela Shermel Saduta, representing Calasiao Comprehensive National High School. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand before you today to discuss the pressing issue of students should have limited access to the internet. In today's digital age, the internet has become an integral part of our lives, offering boundless information and opportunities. However, the unrestricted access to the internet for students has raised concerns about its potential negative impact on their academic performance, mental health, and social development. Therefore, I argue that students should have limited access to the internet. Why? Firstly, it improves academic focus. According to ScienceDaily.com, the internet with a plethora of distractions can significantly hinder students' ability to concentrate on their studies. Help Guide Organization says social media platforms like online games and countless other websites can easily divert attention away from the textbooks and assignments. By limiting internet access, we can create a more conducive learning environment, allowing students to focus on their academic tasks and achieve better results. Second, protection from harmful content. The internet is a vast digital space containing a wide range of content, some of which can be harmful to young minds. Healthy Children Organization says exposure to inappropriate content such as violence, explicit material, and even cyberbullying can have detrimental effect on students' emotional well-being and social development. Limiting internet access can help shield students from these harmful influences, ensuring their safety and protecting their innocence. Third, balanced lifestyle and social interaction. Excessive internet use can lead to sedentary lifestyle, neglecting physical activity and social interaction. Limiting access to the internet can encourage students to engage on outdoor activities, hobbies, and face-to-face interaction with their peers. This can promote a healthier lifestyle, improve social skills, and develop a well-rounded personality. Therefore, the unrestricted access to the internet for students has raised a concern about its potential negative impacts on their academic performance, mental health, and social development. Ladies and gentlemen, I strongly and firmly stand that students should have limited access to the internet. Again, thank you for this opportunity to share my voice internationally.
Wonderful, wonderful. Next, who will be countering her?
Ma'am, can I go next?
Yeah,
Am I
please.
audible?
Yeah, you are, Chairman. Yeah,
Am I
please go.
audible?
Yeah, you are. You are. Please go ahead.
The internet isn't just a tool for fun. It's a doorway to knowledge, a bridge to the world, and a vital skill for the future. Good evening, esteemed judges and fellow debaters. I am Charmaine Louise Viveris, representing Calasiao Comprehensive National High School, Philippines. The question before us is a critical one. Should students have limited access to the internet? It is our contention that students should have
open and unrestricted access to the internet. And here's why. From scientific, cultural, and practical perspective. First, from a scientific perspective, the internet is a giant library for science. Students can find research papers, experiments, and even virtual labs online. This helps them learn more, think critically, and maybe even become the next generation of scientists. Limiting access will be like telling them that science is off limits. It's simply unacceptable. Second, from a cultural perspective, the internet connects students to people all over the world. They can learn about different cultures, talk to people from other countries, and even work on projects together online. These help them understand and appreciate the diversity of our world. Limiting access will be like keeping them trapped in a small, isolated bubble. It's a missed opportunity for growth and understanding. And lastly, from a practical perspective, in today's world, the internet is an essential tool for communication, collaboration, and problem solving. Students need to be comfortable and proficient in using the internet to navigate their future careers, participate in society, and stay informed about current events. Limiting access will be like denying them access to a vital skill they need to succeed in the modern world. Let me ask you a question. What connects us, allowing us to share our voices and engage in meaningful ideas across borders in this very international debate contest? The answer, of course, is the internet. It's the invisible thread that weaves together this global forum, making it possible for us to access information, connect with fellow debaters, and share our perspective on a global scale. The internet is a mirror reflecting the best and worst of humanity. Blaming the internet for problems with learning is like blaming a hammer for a bad nail. It's not the tools, it's the people using it. We need to teach people how to use the internet responsibly, not to lock them out of it. The internet can be a powerful tool for learning, but only if we use it wisely. In conclusion, while we acknowledge the potential challenges of the internet, the benefits of open access far outweigh the risks. By providing students with unrestricted access to the internet, we empower them to become lifelong learners, responsible digital citizens, and creative problem solvers who are prepared to thrive in the 21st century. Thank you for this chance to share my vision across every land.
Wonderful. It's so nice the way you have presented, Charmaine. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, but you both of you have enlightened and both of you are very apt in your views. Thank you so much again. So Ananya, can we listen from you?
Sure, ma'am. I'm audible?
You are.
Okay. So my name is Ananya Mishra and I'm representing Sanskriti Public School, India. So first of all, I would like to thank to give me this opportunity to share my thoughts on this Global TV Express International Debate Championship. So my topic is students should have limited access to internet. So I say yes. By limited access, students can spend more time on their studies. Obviously, many of us, like we spend a half day on scrolling internet like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and we could not focus on our studies. That is the reason we could not focus and we could not score good numbers. But see, now we are listening the social problems like someone has done suicide. So that is all related to internet because in internet it contains all the information like negative informations also like which contains suicide violence that affect our minds and it is not good for us because it affect our minds so we commit to suicide we not just children get a bad effect of this. That is the reason why internet should be not there. And I would like to say that internet also affect very much to us. So that's what a reason. Thank you.
Thank you, Ananya. Thank you so much. So, Dr. Bath,
Yes.
Your feedback.
You guys, actually, you inspire me a lot, really. And I learn from you, so which is fantastic. Your students. Well, before internet, there were books, and we all read books. But today, I think a little bit that internet is replacing a little bit the books. We had an encyclopedia, for example. Today, nobody buys an encyclopedia because we have internet. Mr. Google, we call him. Okay, it's internet. Yes, if I listen to you, the world is a dangerous place with internet somehow. Because the information is much more accessible than before. Before, we had to go to the shop and buy the book, and we could read it with pictures or without pictures. Also, we can compare a lot today. We can compare the books on internet. And what Sherman Paris said touched me a lot. The internet today is a mirror. Because who made the internet? We. We means the human being made the internet. So finally, the internet is a tool again. It's not something who will destroy us or will take us the concentration away. We have to learn how to use internet. And you three I think you all said a little bit the same. Maybe yes, the internet is a big shop, let's say, you can shopping in the internet, but you can also learn from the internet. But if internet was there, you do exactly the same. You will go and communicate also. Only we have to learn how to communicate better with the internet. And don't use the internet as the other subject we had before, as a gadget. So internet is not a gadget. It's a really interesting tool. And thanks to this tool, we could listen to you today and we learn from you. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, Bart. Yes, of course, what you said is very true, that we are learning a lot from them. They have done lots of research, and
yes.
They have done really, I think this episode, if we keep it like a video journal for those who want so many views, who want discussions, who want topics, content, they can make use of this. This should go to every school where they can see the passion of the children. It is really, yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Shama.
My pleasure. We should thank you, Bart, for giving such an empowered feedback for every candid, I can say, the candid information that you are giving, endorsing our students and empowering them as well. Thank you so much, Bart. Thank you. Yeah, Ananya.
Can I give my one more opinion?
Yeah, please, Ananya.
As he said that obviously we are doing online shopping on Flipkart, Amazon. So we have stopped doing our physical works. Like we have stopped going on the shops lively, and we are not buying anything. We are just doing. We will order it from internet, and we have stopped our physical works. Children are playing video games, and they have stopped their physical activities. Like in earlier times, children play football, cricket, and nowadays we are playing PUBG, Free Fire, and other games that affect them and affect their health also. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I would also like to say something on this.
Yeah.
First of all, a very good evening to jury, sir, to Shama ma'am, and everyone. My name is Adi Shakti Singh, and I would like to give my opinion on one thing that sir said, that we can compare books and we can get more knowledge from the internet than books. I would like to quote that books have given us great personalities, like in the history that books have given us. The internet nowadays, I agree that they are giving us knowledge and everything, but books have shaped, like first name is Napoleon Bonaparte. We knew that he read in the military library. He read books, and that is what that books have shaped him. And many personalities means what whoever famous personality we know that they are inspired from books.
Adi Shakti, 1 minute. Adi Shakti, 1 minute. Rajana, can you spotlight her, please, if you don't mind? Adi Shakti, your name is mentioned on yours?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Rajana Garu, can you spotlight Adi Shakti, please? Okay, yeah, Adi Shakti, you can. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So that is my point, that without internet, if we look, just we leave our phone for some time and we look in the world. The world is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The green trees, the grasses, every little detail, the dew on the grass, that every little detail, the smell of the mist, everything is so beautiful. There is a world out of the internet, and we to look to that world. We have to get out of the internet. The sense is not that the internet is destroying us or whatever. It's a human efficiency which is getting defeated by internet. I won't blame internet at all. Everything I won't blame on the internet, but it is so we have it is so consumed us that we are so engaged, and we're not really getting out of it. I've seen one video where two men were going on a nature trek, and they absolutely said one line that was it actually the phone? Everyone was blaming the phone, that you're not growing because of your phone, and they said that actually we are realizing that it was the phone which captured us. It was the phone which consumed us, and the world is so beautiful without. Uh, I think at some point internet, and I myself I'm a very keen reader. I'm very fond of books. I have a lot of books, and I prefer books over anything else. So that is what I want to share, that books have given us great personalities. Abraham Lincoln, Napoleon Bonaparte, Vishwanathan Anand, so many names, so many people that have inspired me and the world. Books have given us people that have inspired the whole humanity. So I still respect books above internet. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Adishakti. Very wonderful point that about the books. When we defeat about the internet, that books have given us the leaders. Books has given us the leaders. And we were having the discussion on public and private school. Thank you so much, Adishakti. It was a wonderful listening to you. And before we proceed to our evaluators, I would like to invite Zayan Sayed, who has won so many awards for about the gadgets and internet before. So I just want one line or two lines from him about the internet access. Zayan?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Zayan.
Respected jury, my fellow debaters and evaluators, a very cheerful morning, evening, and good night to everyone. Today, I stand before you to speak an issue that is central to this generation. A question whether internet access should be denied or not. I stand firmly against this motion because denying internet access is like shutting a door on the future. How? Internet is not just a tool, but it is an open gateway to endless opportunities, knowledge, and growth, especially for our beloved youth. The youth of today are building startups from their own bedrooms, codings, creating art, music, and stories that reach a millions of hearts. How? How are they doing this? Because they have access to internet. Denying internet access is like denying this incredible opportunity and potential for our creative mindset. How can we expect leaders, entrepreneurs, and people to thrive, to work hard if they don't have internet access? Okay, let me ask Bartholomew sir a question. Sir, are you there? I have a very interesting question for you, sir. Sir?
Dr. Bhatt?
Yes. What is the question?
Sir, I want to ask you.
Yes, ask
If you
me.
have a door of opportunities, exciting opportunities, stand in front of you, will you open it and go? Or will
Of
you
course.
shut the door?
No, I always open doors. Always.
Exactly, sir. This is what I want to say, everyone. Then why does everyone want to shut the door for their future when Bartholomew sir itself wants to open the door of opportunities? Exactly, sir. I really agree with you.
Thank you.
So that is what I'm saying. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, maybe this is distractions for you all, but for me, it is a source of income, a source of what do you do for a living questions answered. It is a source of anything. So that is what I believe, sir. Internet is access should be not denied. because I genuinely believe that internet access is a major source of income if you use it in a right way, my dear friends. So with that, I believe this motion. Thank you.
Adi Shakti, do you want to counter on this?
Yes, ma'am, surely. So there are situations, means questions are asked most of the times, that if five people are falling from the cliff and one is falling the other side, to whom will you save? So we normally, as a human being, we go for the five one, the five where the people, where the people are, five people are hanging. So if one is concentrating wisely on internet, that matters, or 100 are going in the well that is filled with distraction, procrastination, and every possible uh, negativity. Hundreds are go, thousands are being destroyed behind internet. What makes a difference if one is using it positively? What it will make the difference in the society? If
We'll make a difference. It is us who will make a difference. Or else, how will I would just oppose your motion, Adi Shakti. Example, I would take Dr. Shama Hussain ma'am. She's every day inspiring millions of people. Bartholomew sir, their one step is inspiring millions of people. So how will our generation not take a stand? How will we not improve when we have so many good leaders with us? How will we go on the wrong path when we have right people?
Okay, so they are inspiring, no doubt they are inspiring, they're doing a very great job. But a genuine question, that how much of us are getting inspired? Like, there are hundreds of people participating in IDC or the speech one also. I saw that 100 of people were there. But how much of us are getting into good habits, getting into good personality? I know there are people who are influencing for good, but it is the question that how much of us are using wisely. That is, it is very easy to say that do this, do that, do good things, but the human brain generally is not made for doing positive things. The negative things distract us. They get our attention too fast, that for positive things we have to think for 1 minute, that it will benefit. Okay, if it will benefit in long term, but if I'm getting a short term happiness, why should I not go for it? So that is the thing, that okay, I understand that people are influencing, but how much of us are getting influenced? How much of us are taking everything positively, taking internet positively? Basically, how much of us are not getting procrastinated every day? How much of us are not distracted every day? We are doing that. We have to accept that. I think each one, each student will not see it for sure. They will not say it, but of course I know that I'm myself, I'm a student. I know that students are getting a big distraction from internet nowadays, and it is unstoppable, because the algorithm is made to drag you from anything you are doing. It is made to drag you, that come use me, come use me. You have to see I'm so attractive, see I'm so engaging. So it is very difficult to get out of it. That is my defense
Ma'am,
on it.
can I also say something?
Yeah, please, Ananya.
Okay. As he said that there's a door of opportunity. Internet is a door of opportunity. So if I take an example of India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi, so he has not used internet. He belongs to a very poor family. He sat down near the street light at night and he studied. He don't have the internet. He don't have mobile phone. He can't afford mobile phone, but still he is the prime minister of India, and whole world is obey him. Whole world is saying that Narendra Modi is the best. So it does not mean that only when we use internet, then only we will become success. Internet is just a tool. We have only made the internet. So Einstein has said that like Adi Shakti Didi told that our brain think that how we should do this, that is a positive, that negative. Einstein has said that human stupidity is, and the universe is endless. That only our brain think negative and positive both sides, and many times people believe in their negative side. So that's why people think we can see this, it will not affect a lot on our mind, but it affects. And internet access should be limited for children because they're not an adult, they are in the age of learning, they want to study, they have to become success. So internet is not like it is not confirmed that whenever we will use the internet, then only we will become the success. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Can I answer to you all?
Yeah.
You know, I will answer with a metaphor. You should not. Internet is very true. It's a tool, okay? But tools always existed, and internet makes the life a little bit going faster. Everything goes faster and faster and faster. So I will now give you an example, a metaphor. What is the most difficult in music? The answer is, and the answer exists already more than 300 years. The answer is to choose the right tempo. Father Mozart wrote this. What is the most difficult in music? Is el tiempo giusto in Italian. The right tempo. It's the same in life. We have to choose our tempo, how we move on. It's not the internet who decides everything. We are deciding. You are deciding. You have to decide your speed limit. As for cars, it's the same. We as human being, you the future, you have to decide how fast you want to go. Some people can go faster than other people. That's not the internet, it's you. So think about music. How fast will I sing the piece? If it's too fast, it doesn't sound. If it's too slow, it doesn't sound neither. So in life, it's the same. If you have too much internet, it's not good. If you have not enough internet, it's also not good. What is the right way? Well, that is life, my kids. This is the problem or the solution of the life. Choose your tempo.
Wonderful. Choose your tempo. So this is what. So how we have to choose the tones, the strings. Wonderful. I mean, the way you have connected, Dr. Bath, it is amazing. Yes or no, Adishakti? Sound wonderful, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm truly agreeing. That is what the topic limited. The term limited that defines it. That it should be limited. The limit is what it makes it beautiful. The use of internet is made beautiful by the term limit. And one more thing that I would like to personally highlight is uh, just social media. Social media, the term is for socializing, right? And it is very irony that we need a social media app to socialize with people, with real people. Is it not very opposite that we are using something uh, very artificial to actually conversate with real people? And that is what society is not doing right. It is not going in the right way, because if you really want to socialize like this debate competition, it would be more good if we had a face to face competition, right? We could see the gestures, we could see everything like facial expressions and everything nicely,
Right.
So to social
The only thing that you cannot see, Adishakti, the only thing that you cannot see if we have face to face is Dr. Bath. He will be.
Do you know,
Mexico, so
my kids, do you know how I met Dr. Shama? Do you know how I met her?
So please tell us. We would like to
I
hear
will
that.
tell you a big secret. Thanks to the internet.
Oh.
And thanks to social media, in a certain way, we had a conference together on the screen like today. And since then, we kept contact. And since then, we work together. And since then, we participate our ideas to other people. And we compare and we communicate. So we use the internet intelligent, in a good way and in a good tempo.
Yes.
Sir, I agree. Sir, I agree. But the thing that seeing Shama ma'am on the screen is another thing, and meeting in real life will be another thing. I'm sure, and I'm very like it's my aim. It's there in my head that I want to meet her one day. So in
Me
person
too.
meeting,
I will meet her, and we will meet her. Don't worry.
Yes, sir. I wish that I shall meet her, and that is what I'm saying. That it's okay. Screen to screen, it was an opportunity that we met her, but
Yes.
feeling her in the real life, talking to her in the real life will be a very big uh,
Step forward. Step forward.
yes, exactly, step forward. It would be a very big step forward. It would be my luck that I would meet her. So that is what I'm saying, that social media for socializing is very ironical, and we should start actually socializing. That okay, I'm talking to a person, I'm sharing my thoughts, I'm sharing my feelings, but on the internet also we cannot just get the how is the person thinking, because we can write anything, we can chat with anything, we can fake ourselves for some time, of course, if we can do that. So
Yes.
that is the thing, do not get persons when we will get it when we will really socialize, because the gestures and everything will tell us that what the person is. But on the chat and everything, the person can fake it, her or himself. So that is what I'm saying.
Yes,
Thank you so
but you
much,
can't.
Adishakti.
But you can't
Thank
chat
you.
with the whole world. It's impossible. So that's impossible.
No, thank you so much, Dr. Adishakti. We look forward to meet you, all of you, one day. Like I met Onkar and Avni. Meeting Onkar and Avni was really, again, it was really dream come true. They were our, I can say, top students of IHS. And I got to meet them in London. When I went London, they were also there in the same party that I went. So it was amazing meeting them, and they are with us like a family from last 3 years. They are with us, and after 3 years, I met them. So they are today with IHS brand ambassadors as well. So without wasting time, Onkar, come on, we need your feedback as fast as we can. Onkar and Avni, both of you. And thank you, Zayan. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, Onkar is here. Avni is here. Okay. Onkar and Avni, your feedback so that we can go to the sixth group.
Thank you, Dr. Shama. Sorry for the delay. So, wow, should students have limited access to the internet? This is a very important topic. So it looks at the balance between using the internet as a helpful tool, as well as preventing students from distractions, harmful content, or adverse development. So, Daniela, well done for presenting a clear and well-formatted argument. You had a logical structure with punchy and clear points. So good job for that. Charmaine, you spoke with good pace. You articulated good points. And your question to the audience was a very good technique to engage the audience. And I loved your analogy to the hammer and the nail. So well done. Ananya, you presented good points. And I feel you'll benefit from having a slower pace. That way, the audience can take in what you're saying, and it will have more impact.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Adashtaki, you interjected well, and you spoke very confidently about this topic. You have very good command of vocal tone, which helps your delivery. You also gave a good counter argument as well.
Thank you so much.
Everyone actually had very good rebuttals, and you used real life facts and information, which is brilliant. And that's what we want to see more of. So make sure you listen to each other's points and pick up those key points of information which you may disagree with, and you can form a rebuttal and move forward like that. This helps to progress the debate, and it also makes it more engaging and fun as well. So good job, everybody, and let's move on to the next topic.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Onkar and Avni. Thank you so much. Let's move ahead to our next group now. And to announce the topic, let me invite our jury, international jury, Dr. Bhatt. So, hello, yes, everyone.
Yes, but I don't have the last topic.
The same topic, we'll go from the first, Dr. Bhatt. It's sixth group, right? We are in the sixth group now. So Facebook should be banned. So it will go to the first topic. Facebook should be banned.
Okay. So that's the first one. So Facebook should be banned is the topic which we did, but we do it again.
Yes, exactly. For this.
Yes. Okay, no problem. Go ahead, please.
Hello, good day. May I start the argument?
Yeah, please, please.
Okay. So good day. I am Hataya Shani Homelde, first year student of Customs Administration University of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, and Mandaue. So, good day to our esteemed jury and coordinators, my fellow participants and viewers. Until when are we gonna deny the fact that social media, specifically Facebook, has become a prominent and widespread tool for numerous people, including us? I affirm with the resolution resolved, Facebook should not be banned. In the present time, Facebook has become a useful tool to people, and it has significantly made things online efficient. My point tonight is the effectiveness of the platform upon shaping relationship, business, and strengthening press amidst adversities. So first, Facebook has a positive social impact which shapes relationship between people. So, considering the emerging society of today's time, the number of work opportunities rises, and some people would go to another country to achieve such opportunity. So, these people use Facebook to connect with their loved ones and share daily updates. Additionally, according to the Pew Research Center, Facebook is used by countless people to connect with each other. This just proves one of my point that it is a valuable tool for connection and relationship between family, friends, or even people from different walks of life. Second is that um, Facebook is a prominent platform for businesses. A recent survey of marketers says that Facebook remains the most effective social media marketing platform. The pool of resources and billions of users it provides gives the marketers an opportunity to engage with their current and potential customers, specifically for those emerging businesses who holds Facebook as a um, useful platform to advertise their products or their businesses. And Facebook, being a major economic driver, offer numerous economic and benefits. And banning it could potentially impact the economy negatively, particularly in the technology and advertising category. And lastly, Facebook is a platform that strengthens press and freedom of speech and expression. Facebook, being the, of course, current biggest social media platform, offers a space for people to have the freedom to share their and express their opinions, their thoughts, and their ideas, as well as relevant information and facts. And although there are instances that some people misuse Facebook, um, by spreading false information and misleading thousands of people, actually this instances leads to a much better outcome. Why is that? Since people who know what the real thing is or what the real story is, and the people who knows the facts can educate those who are misled and manipulated through Facebook. The views of these people, their shallow opinions and false truth, are slowly turned into facts. And although many people may say that Facebook does a lot of harm, I believe that the effectiveness and the detriment of Facebook resides on the people that utilizes it. I believe that moderation is the key in order for you to have a balanced outcome upon using Facebook. Thus, I affirm on the proposition resolved that Facebook should not be banned. And that will be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, who is going to counter her as Facebook against?
Yes, ma'am. Greeting of the day. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
we can.
Yes, ma'am. As she has told many benefits, but after of this benefit, there are many harmful effects. For example, mental health. We know that after using a lot of Facebook, people may get addictive of it, and it may harm to the mentality thinking. After saying as a student, I'm going to taking disadvantages as a student. First of all, students are getting addictive of it, and after that, they are not focusing on their studies. They are wasting most of the time on the Facebook, watching different like we can see videos, movies, and all. They are not even there is no age restriction in the Facebook. Anyone can go and there is like no confirmation whether that person has allowment or not to join the Facebook. And also after this misinformation, social media and like we can say that misinformation a lot of there. People are like in posting fake photos, or we can say fake information, which leads to misleads of the many people. Not only this, cyberbullying is one of the most important thing that Facebook can get harm.
Okay, so I'm sorry I was not able to understand it well, but I will answer those that I was able to hear correctly. So the first thing you said was mental health, right? You can do thumbs up if you agree to what I said. So
Yeah, you are right.
okay, so well, it is true that social media can contribute to negative mental health outcomes. It is also important for us to recognize that this complex issues has multiple factors to play. So social media or Facebook itself is not the only component for negative mental health. That's why I said on my excuse me, I apologize. I said on my last phrase that moderation is the key, because the key to minimizing negative impacts is not necessarily banning Facebook, but promoting healthy and balanced use. If you want people to if you say that Facebook affects people, students mainly, because it's addictive, it's bad for their mental health, and misinformation as well. Again, it is. I believe that it is up to the people who utilizes Facebook, because um the platform does not influence you. It is how you use the platform that influences the things that happens to you. So for misinformation, I believe that, again, although there are misinformation in Facebook, we can also agree to the fact that these instances such as misinformation leads to a better outcome, since there are billions of users in this platform. And I believe that a lot of those users would use such platform to educate people, to share what's the truth, and to share the correct and relevant information in order to stop the misleading of people. So my point is that I will stand firm on saying that moderation is the key. Moderation is the key. And moderation is the key for in order for you to have a balanced outcome upon using Facebook. And it is up to the users to which it is up to the users that uh their actions is what influences their behaviors or outcomes from utilizing such platform.
Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much. It is really.
Can I counter again one again?
Yeah, please.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, as she has told, like there are many good things from the Facebook, but I also want to tell that in a student do not get affirmatively from Facebook. Most of the students go on the negative side. Like as we know that they are not much adult to understand what is good for them and what is wrong for them. And Facebook has known that such criteria that can help the people to identify. Facebook also like it also we can say online safety. There is no safety for the children. They can use anything over there. They can watch any videos. There's no registration that on this videos is for this age group, or this video is for this age group. I want to ask this also from her. What is the answer like she would give?
Healthier.
So your point is that there are things like privacy in Facebook that we cannot like for kids, if they use Facebook, they can watch things that could be a harm to them. Is that your point?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that is one of the bad sides of Facebook. However, I believe that um it is also with it also comes with how people wait.
How we motivate them, how we motivate the children to what to use, what kind of resources to use. If we motivate them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Thank you for such point, Miss EO. So I believe that if you want children to avoid such things, it is important to teach them while they are young. So some people might say that letting children use social media could be a harm to them because then again they are still young. But I believe that if you teach them young, they get to know things better. They get to become open-minded. So if you teach them young, it would stay in their mind that those kind of things, like those videos, those harmful videos, are bad to them or detrimental to them, that to their which could influence their behavior. So I believe that it is up to how you teach or motivate those children to utilize such platform effectively.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and then what are you going to say for isolation? Like most of the parents, our one of the topic was are parents good? So one of the student has told that parents are most of the time are going on mobile. As we have seen, keeping the same house, uh, family are not going to interact with each other. They might be on other social media, and Facebook is one of the most. What are you going to say upon that? The Facebook has reduced the family time and all of friend time.
Well, it actually depends on like your it depends on the family, because I believe that not all family are like more on social media rather than them giving attention to their family more. So but to answer your point, I believe that we are mature enough to know what's right and wrong and what's bad and good. So even if even if we are more prone on um focusing on social media, if we are mature enough to actually know what's right and wrong, I think we can avoid such issues to happen. And by knowing what's like ethical or like the value things in Facebook is that we can also, despite us being prone into social media, we can teach the young to become aware of the contents of social media while they utilize such platform.
Thank you so much. Thank you to both of you. It was a wonderful debate again. So let me invite Dr. Bharat again for his insight.
Yes. As I said before, yes, my microphone is on. As I said before, Facebook doesn't anything. If we don't touch Facebook, there is no influence, and we don't need to be scared that we be mental destroyed or etc. It's whatever you decide actually in the life what you do. It's not Facebook. Sometimes I have the impression that people are obliged to have Facebook. Nobody tells you that you're obliged to have social media. Nobody. It's only you who decides that. It's just a tool on the internet. If you don't want to have friends on Facebook, well, you will have other friends. So it's your choice. It's not Facebook. And another thing also, and I think you're more clever than we are, you young people, because you know the internet is working with applications and internet follows you. You know, this is the system. This is the system of the internet we developed as human beings. Almost we become like Big Brother is watching you, but internet is watching us. It's how you use all this. That's the important thing. It's not the fault of internet. The fault or the responsibility or the education is us, not the social media. It all depends of your interests too. If tomorrow, for example, I start to speak about cars to you and about fantastic cars, you will see the internet brings me all publicity about cars. Why? Because you connect yourself to a system. If you don't like it, don't connect with the system or just refuse the system. It was also the days before internet existed. If you didn't want to be a part of a group, you disconnected of the group. You didn't go to the event. You didn't go to the theater, or you don't like the piece or the music. You don't go. You just decided. But nowadays, the doors are open. Moment, wait a moment. The doors are open, but you decide if you open the door, yes or no. It's not Facebook who decides. It's you who decides. And I agree. Children have to learn from young age. Yes, from young age where to go, and that is education. And I think if we work all on education, then we can handle very well our world of technology. It's not a thing that we can't handle. It's a thing which we have to learn how to handle. Thank you.
Thank you, Bart. Thank you so much. Somebody was speaking up.
Yes.
Ma'am, I am also in 6th group.
You are also in Andrea. Is it you? Amir, okay. Okay, Rajana Garu, please can you spotlight him as well? Okay. So meanwhile you are spotlighted, just you just give a thumbs up so that our team can see you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Onkar, meanwhile we can be hear from you about those about the discussion that happened before we go to the next group.
Yes. So firstly, Holte, you delivered a great debate, and I loved your composure. I also loved that you used signposting to let the audience know when you progressed from point to point. Also, well done for articulating a confident rebuttal. On to Chandrasnu. You gave a well-researched counter-argument, and you had a healthy back and forth debate. So well done for carrying out your arguments through. Overall, you two demonstrated excellent listening skills and you showed great debating skills. So well done.
Thank you, Avni. Andre, are you there now? No, still not her. Raja Garu, can you spotlight little Andre as well? So we missed. Yeah, you can speak now. Yeah, you speak now.
Ma'am, I am also in 6th group. I thought absent.
So 6th group.
Ma'am, can I start?
Yeah, please start.
Greeting to everyone here. Firstly, I would like to thank you for giving me the chance to perform on this platform. I will speak in the favor of Facebook should ban. Facebook has a history of collecting and sharing user data without transparency. This raised serious privacy and can lead to identity theft, targeted advertising. Facebook has been criticized for allowing the spread of misinformation, which can have harmful consequences for individuals. There is a negative impact on mental health. Studies have suggested that expensive time of social media like Facebook can have negative effects on our mental health, such as depression, anxiety, loneliness. Facebook can be addicted, leading users to spend excessive amounts of time on the platform, neglecting other important aspects of life.
Will you please stop now? Will you please stop now? The time is up. Because it's not allowed to read. We don't allow anyone to read in the. This is a debate, so they will get disqualified. Okay. So the next one now, yeah, we'll go to the new group. We are going to the new group now, and Dr. Bath, shall we announce the topic, please?
Yes, the topic is then the next one. We follow the next one then.
Yeah,
so the topic is private schools, okay?
Yes, exactly.
Yes. So the topic becomes again, private schools, are they better than public schools? very difficult question.
Can I go first?
Yeah, please. Yeah, please, my dear.
To our respected jury for today, CEO, evaluators, and fellow debaters, good evening. I am Princess Labrin Saldavia from the University of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, and Mandaue. Today, I am debating which school is better, private or public. While both types of institutions serve the vital function of education, I will argue that private schools are superior to public schools because it offers a unique set of advantages that can significantly enhance the learning experience for many students. One such advantage is the ability to create a more personalized and individualized education. Unlike public schools, which are often constrained by larger class sizes, private schools can afford to maintain smaller student-teacher ratios. These intimate settings allow teachers to devote more time and attention to each individual student, allowing the students to receive more tailored instruction, targeted support, and personalized guidance, which can significantly enhance their academic performance and learning development. I came from a private school, and I choose this school, the University of Cebu Lapu-Lapu and Mandaue, as more than just an institution. It is a catalyst for transformation. I believe that this institution cultivates true leaders, and I will be one of them in the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much for your humbled way of explaining. So let's move ahead quickly. Who is going to counter her?
Ma'am, may I?
Yeah, please.
Ma'am, like as she said, private schools have smaller class size. I agree with that. I agree with that point. They have smaller. But in like Canada and Finland, they are very prestigious schools which are free and are inclusive. But they are very ranked very good in globally. They are very good ranking globally. And I would like to also say the source from where I have taken. It's the PISA, which is from where I have taken the source, and it is a program for international assessment, student assessment reports. And I would like to say that not always private schools are good, even though they are expensive. But private schools are also they are funded by government, and government have control on them. And as government have control on them, they can provide highly qualified teachers to them.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. So let's move to Asha.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. I am Asha Premla from Sanskriti Public School, Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, India. I think private schools are better than in public schools in some ways. Like private schools hire teachers with advanced qualifications and specializations, which helps students because teachers can explain the topic very easily. As well as in private schools, students are less in number, so teacher can pay attention to each and every student and know their ability and potential in which activity or in which subject they are interested. As well as private schools have advanced technology and facilities which help the student to go deeper into the topic and they can clear their doubts very easily. And in public schools, there are so many holidays and students spend so much time in their home only. And I think if a student got a holiday, who will study on a holiday? Means public schools, so many holidays, as well as in private schools, there are so many direct contacts with the teachers as well as with the parents. Can know what their child is doing in their class, as well as in private schools also provide some, for example, through our website, internet, private schools provide some tests. So sitting in a home also, a student can easily assess the test and give their test. At last, I wanted to include all these things. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sasha. Let's move on to Margaret.
Ma'am, I would like to pose again.
Okay, Ayush.
Ma'am, the thing that Asha said that they are like getting parents are getting involved in the private decisions. Ma'am, do you know that in Singapore, like in Singapore, the public schools have so many students over there. Do you know why? Just because their subject, that is science, technology, engineering, and maths, they are like providing top class students from over there. Like they are global rank students. They are getting very good ranks. And just to say that private schools are better. But if we just see the list now of the students who are good, you find that there are very less number of students who are from private.
Okay, nice point. Thank you. Thank you so much, Arush. Thank you. Okay, Marianne.
So, good evening. So, private schools often have smaller class sizes, and smaller class sizes allow for more individualized attention. Therefore, private schools provide more individualized attention to students. Private schools have access to more resources, such as advanced technology and specialized facilities, and employ experienced teachers. Access to more resources and experienced teachers creates a richer learning environment. Private schools have stricter discipline policies and emphasize character development and values. Stricter discipline policies and emphasis on character development foster a more focused and respectful learning environment. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marianne. Thank you, Dr. Bharat, your feedback on this.
Yes, my feedback is a new feedback because there are other persons and other ideas, of course.
Other ideas, exactly.
And of course, I understand that you all speak like private schools are fantastic. They are better, specialization, attention of the teacher, advantage in technical supply, individual education. But maybe the solution is not actually what is better or not better. I think the solution should be a combination between private schools and public schools, because
Exactly.
I think each kid has a right to be in the school.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bharat. Thank you so much. Yeah, what you said is very true. Omkar, can we hear from you, please? Your feedback.
Thank you, Dr. Shama. So, Lovren, great job with your debate. You had very clear points, which you worked through methodically. And I liked how you also had reference to your university and how it fosters a love for learning. So, well done for that, as that shows that you are applying the debate into real world circumstances, which is very good. Ayush, you made a very good debate rebuttal and jumped quickly into defending your point. Next time for your speech, however, try to have more facial expressions and tonal variety. I also love how you rebutted Asha's debate, so well done for that. Seem to be the rebuttal king. Asha, well done for your quick but powerful debate. You had clear, coherent points, which flowed well in your speech. Next time, I feel that you could go into more depth with your points to help strengthen the argument, but otherwise, well done for that. Finally,
Thank you so much. Yeah, Avni. Yeah.
Finally, Marianne, I loved how you had brilliant facial expressions as well as vocal tones, and this helped to deepen your argument more. And I think that really helped with your points. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Omkar. So done. So let's move on to our next group, and it is seventh group, I believe. Right? We are in the seventh group. So again, we have
we go to eight, group eight. Eight.
Yeah. Sorry. See, I'm so much thinking about you. Only my mind is working on your topics. So I'm forgetting. Only I'm thinking about the points that you are telling. And even I'm noting down some of the wonderful points. It's really, and I'm going to make this as a video journal as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Dr. Bhatt, next topic, please.
Yes, next topic will be, are the parents in the 21st century more excellent in parenting than before? What do you think about your parents? Watch out, they are looking with you.
That's what, to be careful. Yeah, Janvi. Janvi, please.
Okay. May I start?
Yeah, please, Janvi.
Okay. Hi, hello, good morning, and good evening. My name is Janvi Chaudhary from Standard 7 St. Naneshwar English Medium School. I, ladies and gentlemen, I firmly stand in the favor of the motion that parents in 21st century are better in parenting than previous generations. The dynamics of parenting have evolved significantly, adapting to modern societal, technological, and educational advancement, and that equips today's parents with better knowledge and resources. So let's get to the points. First point for me is to access to information. In today's world, parents have instant access to wealth of information through the internet, books, and online communities. Whether it is understanding childhood psychology, managing behavioral issues, or addressing health concerns. Modern parents are better and informed than their predecessors. This enables them to make more educated and conscious decisions regarding their children's development and well-being. Second point, focus on mental health and emotional intelligence. There is heightened awareness today about the importance of mental health and emotional intelligence, anxiety or depression, and their child, allowing them to intervene earlier and provide appropriate support. Unlike previous generations, who often ignored and misunderstood decisions, today's parents are more empathetic and supportive. Third point emphasizes are positive parenting techniques. With the decline of authoritarian parenting, parents today are more likely to adopt positive parenting techniques. Approaches such as gentle parenting, authoritative guidance, and open communications have replaced outdated practices like corporal punishments. Modern parents puppetize, teaching their children through respect, understanding, and constructive discipline, promoting healthier relations. Fourth, flexibility and inclusion. Modern parents are more adaptable to the diverse needs of their children, acknowledging difference in learning styles, talents, and interests, whether it's accommodating different dietary needs or learning disabilities. 21st century, whether it's accommodating different dietary needs of learning disabilities. 21st century parents strive to provide an inclusive environment that nurtures their child's individual growth. In conclusion, parents in 21st century are undoubtedly more capable and informed and ever before with a better access to knowledge, a focus on emotional well-being and positive parenting techniques. They are more equipped to raise compassionate, well-rounded children. The tools and awareness they possess make them more effective than any previous generations. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wonderful, Janvi, Vanvi. So let me call up here. Yes, Ibli.
Am I audible, Miss?
You are, you are.
Um, Hello, good evening, dear juries. Good evening to my equally competent debater, and of course, greetings to the people who are watching us tonight. Hello, good evening. Can I? Um, Now I am against on parents. Parents in 21st century are excellent in the parenting than before. First is discipline and responsibility can be fostered by traditional parenting, which sets guidelines and expectations and gives children a clear understanding and appropriate behavior, and it's giving them a clear boundaries, which help children learn how to set limits for themselves and develop self-discipline, which is necessary to achieve or practice in early 3 to 5 years old. Second is the importance of feeling secure and stable in a predictable environment that is created by the regimented style of traditional parenting. Children that grow up in structured homes might benefit from this method, which places a strong emphasis on respect for parents and other authority figures, as well as society standards and order. For example, do you familiar of the word curfew? It means that it means that a time limit which help to make sure that teenagers is safe while also teaching them being responsible, self-control, and the important is the time management skills. Teaching manners and etiquette is sometimes given a top priority in traditional parenting, which can aid children in navigating social settings more skillfully, especially when it comes to listening. Children intend to listen and focus more on their parents before. And lastly, traditional parenting places long term goals, inspiring children to put an extra effort now to secure, especially in our future accomplishment like that, but the ability to lead. For example, our parents, they see how incredible they are and how smart they handle the situation in our home. And that is the product of the traditional parent. Isn't it excellent, right? And that's all. Thank you, everyone. Oh my God.
Ma'am, you're mute.
Yeah, Dr. Bhatt, we need your feedback now for this.
Yes, because I didn't hear the microphone.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, I listened very well to you both. First part is a lot of emotion, and emotion is important. It's true, the modern parents, they have more tools than before. Also, you have to know that the parents of before, they were living in different times. Let's say the times before internet and before social media. And there were less tools on internet too. It's an evolution to be parent, I think. For example, your parents from today, you will become one day parent too, and maybe you will be totally different. Or maybe you will do traditionally. You will do exactly the same as your parents. And mostly that's the case.
Or they may be like aliens also, like they will be like Avengers.
Yes. Who knows?
Oh, no.
But life is an evolution and it can't be the same. Only you can give, sometimes if parents give the tradition to their kids, and the kids become parents and they give the same tradition to their kids, but a little bit different. I think life is an evolution. It will be never the same.
Exactly, Bharat. Thank you so much, Bharat. Life is an evolution.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Bharat. So now, Onkar and Avni, we want to hear your feedback as well.
Okay, so Navi, you demonstrated lovely passion and you articulated your argument well. In future debates, try numbering as a technique to help the structure of your argument as you move through. Ivy, you have a warm, confident manner when you speak, and your points were well formed. In future debates, try and use the power of pausing. A well-placed pause allows the audience to absorb and reflect on your words. Overall, well done, both of you.
Okay, Onkar?
Hello. Thank you, Dr. Shama. I believe that was all the candidates Avneet did.
Okay, no problem. We can hear you now, Onkar.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you. I believe Avneet evaluated all the candidates.
Okay. She has done. Sorry, I'm out of the spotlight, so I didn't notice that. Okay, thank you, Onkar. Thank you. So let's now move ahead to our next group. Let me invite our international jury for announcing the topic of ninth group. Ninth group is looking very active and
Yes, group 9,
like
yes.
rebels. Yes. Let's
Group
see
9.
how.
Yes, what do you think about gadgets? Are they destroying the relationships or not?
Excuse me, can I please go first?
Yeah, please, Sandra.
Sorry, am I audible, miss?
Yeah, my dear. Please move ahead.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Sandra April Sakul, and I am representing University of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, and Mandaue. And I strongly believe that gadgets do really destroy relationships. Why? Because even though technology is revolving around us nowadays, we can all agree that some of the phases or some of the relationship, not only intimate but also family, can really destroy, or it has a big impact in our in the relationships, especially friends. When you are using gadgets, I mean, not literally, like, I do not generalize it all, but if you are using gadgets, you can know all the gossips and all of those mis or bad information that you can get, and it can lead to misunderstanding to your friends, not only to your friends but also to your family, to your intimate relationship. It can also lead to social media comparison, in which you will compare your partner to other partners, especially when you are dating a let's just say, I'm sorry for this very sensitive word, but let's just say that your partner is very emotionally, um he is not, like, he doesn't do emotional intelligence. So when you are scrolling through social media, sorry, or gadgets, you can compare your partner to other partners. Like, you would say, why is my partner like this, or why is he not showing any emotions towards me, or why is he not giving efforts like the other partners are. So it is really is a big impact to relationship, not only to intimate relationship but also to families, because nowadays, or generation nowadays, especially children, and I myself experienced that because I have an 8 years old sister, which is very her world is revolving to technologies nowadays, and she really doesn't give much attention to our parents, especially when my parents or she makes mistakes. She just use the words that she have known or she have heard in the social media or in the gadgets she has used, especially our friends. And nowadays, I am sorry, I will base this in my own experience and also in my surroundings, and especially in my friends, that I'm not really good, or I don't have good relationship towards my friends because I have heard gossips or rumors about them, and I also myself strongly believe on what are the gossips are. So it really led us to misunderstanding because of the gadgets, and it did not have, or it did not give us much spotlight of talking face to face or interpersonal communication. So I strongly believe that gadgets do ruin relationship, not only intimate, it can also ruin family relationship, and otherwise also can ruin friends or family. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sandra. Thank you so much. It is you, especially for sharing your personal experiences to demonstrate your version. Thank you so much, my dear. Let's move on to Char. You are going to do the Chara thing? Virat or anyone? Any one of you?
Ma'am, can I start?
Yeah, please, my dear.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening of all of you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to tell my points in the front of everyone. Yes, gadgets are negatively impact relationships in a number of ways, including first, reduce face-to-face interaction. People may spend more time on their device than with their partners or friends, which can diminish the equality of time spent together. Second, social media comparison. The human brain is wired to think negatively, and social media can lead unhealthy comparison and jealousy. Third, partners. When someone ignores when someone ignores their partner in terms of their phone, it can make partners feel less in and it increase and depression. However, children time may raise and lose in command. People spend far to same amount of time praise becomes to them. Gadget has a different environment. At the last, I would like
one time say thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Javi Singh. Thank you so much. We could not hear you properly because of the net interconnectivity problem. Okay, let's move on to Virat.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I am Virat Gupta of Sanskriti Public School, Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, India. And first of all, I would like to start my conversation with a powerful thought by Malala Yousafzai. She's also a Nobel Prize winner for peace. When the whole world is silent, even one voice becomes powerful. And so this, I would like to. I'm in favor. I agree with that gadgets ruin relationship, as it reduces the face-to-face interaction, like the other has said. But by 2017 report says that the people 19 to 32 years old people who use social media using by gadgets feel socially isolated. They create a virtual reality in front of them that the gadgets show them. They do not feel the inhuman touch and interaction with other peoples. Most of them use their gadgets while uh, uh, while having dinner, lunch with their families, and their family feel very inferior or having trust issues with the people who are using their eye gadgets. They think that they are not giving them enough time or having no importance in their life. As the gadgets, this way gadgets ruin relationship, and also the relationships are in many types, like in family relationship, couple relationship. In couple relationship, people loses interest in each other. They always like having comparison, like that she's having this and my wife, my spouse is not having this. This creates missed trust issues and understanding issues between the couples, and they are not spending much more time with each other. This causes ruin relationships. And it also causes face-to-face interactions with parents also. So when students like other like taking an example, like we have in lockdown. After lockdown, more students or child have phones in in present time. More students have phone and other technological equipments, so they lose interest in their parents. In India, many problems are there that their child is not leaving their phone, as parents have less importance than phone or other gadgets. Like whenever take the gadgets or phone from them, they always cry or shout out them. They shout in that manner that we cannot expect our child to shout at us like in this way. This also ruins the relationship between a parent and a child. This also causes bad relationship, and many other ways are there, that like friends, we cannot we have thought that we can make more friends on online, but loses that human touch and physical interaction with each other. This is also one of the ways that causes gadgets ruin relationship, and many other ways. So this is my point, that gadgets ruin relationship. And so, ma'am, this is my point.
Thank you so much, Virat. Got your all wonderful views. I think we are done with the ninth group. So let me invite Dr. Bhatt for his what he will say about you both.
Yes, I listened very carefully, and I'm a little bit sad to hear so strongly that gadgets are destroying relationships, at a big impact, etc. I hope next time that young people would be a little bit more positive. I agree, of course, that life is not only on the screen. And I think it's also the responsibility of the parents. The parents should be maybe more busy with their kids. And I think when the parents are more busy with the kids, I think the kids will be less on the internet and less using gadgets too. So we come back to the same solution. I think we have to learn how to use internet. And maybe that's a new subject in the schools. This may be the work also for the schools, but also for the parents and the friends. Visit your friends. Speak with your parents. Don't put all the time messages to people. Try to speak. The phone existed before internet too, you know. We found many hours before internet was existing. So just keep contact with everybody. How you do it, that's your problem, but just do it.
Wow, but again, I got a spotlight actually. You know, I was feeling that when you said this should how to use internet, this should be a
Yes.
subject in the school. And I think this is a requirement as well because without internet we cannot survive. Like a
No.
phone without internet is of just no use. If there is no Wi-Fi in your phone, it's just a toy, nothing more than that.
Exactly.
So, and it's very important. I think in our humanization of education curriculum, we must add this. You have given a very good point, Bart. Thank you so much. I'm
Yeah.
noting down this. Thank you so much, Bart.
My pleasure.
So let me invite Onkar and Avni as well for their feedback. Onkar.
Thank you, Dr. Shama. So, Sandra, thank you for that interesting debate. You really made the audience think by using rhetorical questions and using those real world examples, for example, your families and other children around you. To improve, I think you could try to vary your vocal tone so it doesn't sound too monotonous. And this can help with a shift in between your points, and it can help engage the audience more. Shavi, I liked how you opened your debate with a clear statement and then went on to quickly signpost what you were going to say. To improve, I feel that you could have gone into more depth into your points, and that would have really helped strengthen your debate. Finally, Virat, I liked your passion and loved that you opened with a statement from Malala. This is a very powerful technique because it helps to show that other powerful and inspirational people agree with you. So, using others' quotes can be really useful like that. To improve, I think you could have rebutted against some of the points to make your debate stronger. And now, onto the final debate. We started off today with a real bang, and let's finish this off with power and passion. So, onto the final debate now.
Thank you so much, Onkar. Thank you. So let's go on to the 9th group now, 10th group, the final group of ours. So to close this final debate, let me invite our jury, international jury, Dr. Bar.
Well, the last group and the topic will be students should have limited access to internet, yes or no.
Can I start first?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So, good day, everyone. My name is Martin John Siskala, and I'm currently representing University of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, and Mandaue. So, my first opening statement would be against limited access internet to students. So, first, internet is an incredible resource.
Can the people close their microphone?
Yeah, let's close the mic. Please mute yourself, please.
Anali, Avenido,
Anali, can you please? Anali, can you please? Let me mute her. I'm not the host. Anali, can you mute yourself?
Okay. So let me start again. So my opening statement would be against limited internet access. So the internet is an incredible resource that opens up a new world for students. By limiting their access, we also risk closing the doors for the wealth of information for the students and even educational resources and opportunities that can help them grow. Even the Pew Research Centers found that 94% of the teen use internet for school-related research, giving them the access to diverse on the internet for school-related research, giving them with the available textbook. Famous psychologist Jean Piaget believes that learning happens through exploration, and the internet is the perfect platform for the students to discover their new ideas and develop critical thinking skills. More importantly, unrestricted access to the internet helps students build the digital skills that they need to garner their future careers. Even the World Economic Forum predicts that 65% of the students will work in jobs that they don't even exist yet, which most of them will require advanced technological skills, and with the help of internet, this would help them to even study advanced, so that they would be able to have a spot on that jobs that would be that are not even existing yet. And the study of the International Society for Technology and Education found that students with internet access showed better creativity, problem solving, and digital literacy, and all essential for success in modern workplace. To garner my statement, finally, the interpret to enter to I'm sorry, the internet is a space for collaborative connection. Even Lev Vygotsky, a well-known psychologist, even emphasized the importance of social learning, and the internet allows students to connect with peers, even their mentors, and even global communities. And a 2019 OCD studies even show that students who use online tools for group projects perform better in collaborative tasks and with those done with those limited access. No, we couldn't really deny that with the innovation of technology pairing with internet, um, everything, and I mean every information is being guided by the internet, and giving students guided access to the internet isn't just about learning facts. It's about preparing them for the world where they need to work together and think critically. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So let's move on to Andrew. I'm seeing Andrew from the beginning of the event, and
Good
he's
evening.
going on learning. I want to see his excitement now. Yes, Andrew, please.
Thank you. Good evening, esteemed judges, respected opponents, and fellow participants. Today, we're debating whether students should have limited access to the internet. And I stand firmly against the idea. Limiting access would be disservice to students in their education. Let me add, the internet is not just a source of entertainment. It is an essential educational tool, and it gives students access to vast range of information like online libraries, research databases, and global learning communities, which is far beyond what any textbook and any classrooms can offer. And our digital age is also to students with the critical skills such as research collaboration and digital literacy, which are very vital in our modern world. Furthermore, by allowing students to open access to the internet, we are fostering independent and critical thinking. The ability to evaluate sources, fact-check information, and engage in self-directed learning are all crucial skills that can only be developed through exposure to a wide range of materials, perspectives, and experiences. Limiting access would only stunt the intellectual growth, making students reliant on filtered or incomplete information. Limiting access would also hinder students' ability to develop independent thinking and the ability to evaluate, analyze information. Rather than restrict the internet, we should focus on teaching responsibility use of digital literacy. Shielding students from the internet risk through restrictions only stunts their guide to navigate them safely and wisely. In conclusion, limiting internet access will only hinder the students' progress and preparation for the future. Instead, we should empower them the knowledge and the tools to use effectively. And I thank you.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you. It's wonderful. Dr. Bhatt, your view.
Yes, my conclusion is very short, and I'm very happy you both, Martin and Andre, that you spoke so positive and about it. And I think positive thinking is the most important thinking in the world. Even the subjects are sometimes difficult. Be always positive. Learn from each subject. But you were so positive, you both. The last two ones, you did it very well. I like it. Bravo, you both.
Thank you, Bhatt. Thank you so much. So you got a bravo from Dr. Bhatt. So congratulations to both of you. So let me call Onkar and Avni now for the final feedback for this week.
Can I add something? I mean, can I add?
Yeah, please.
So to have my closing statement, no, other students, as what I have witnessed, they lack of understanding and in any matter. So so with that, I would like to have my closing statement. In today's digital age, restricting students' access to internet is not just about impractical. It's also holding back from the opportunities to learn to learn or to grow and to thrive in an increasingly interconnected world. With internet, it is a platform where students can explore and diverse ideas and build crucial digital skills and engage in meaningful and collaboration with others. And one of the examples when I say collaborative ideas or collaboration with others is this kind of platform where students and their like mentors like you help us to gain more knowledge and understanding about any certain issues that are currently available in today's matter. So that's all.
Thank you so much for this great idea. Thank you, Martin. Thank you so much. So let me welcome Onkar and Avni for your feedback.
Yes, so well done, Group 10, for the final debate. So, Martin, you spoke eloquently and had a well-structured speech. I loved the pace that you had with well-structured points. You also had some statistics which enhanced your debate. To improve, we want to see more personality coming through. So get into the flow of your debate, and you will fly as a speaker. Now over to Ongar to complete the final evaluation of today.
Thank you, Avneet. So, Andre, you had a very interesting speech, and I liked how you approached it from many different angles. This enhanced your presentation. You spoke very well. And just a small one to improve. I think you should just slow down a little. This will allow the audience to absorb the information presented, and you packed it full of information. So that was really good. So, wow, that was a fantastic evening we have had, or a morning in the case of Mr. Bartholomew. But
Yes.
that was fantastic evening or morning of debating that we've had today. We've had 5 crucial topics, and they've all been argued thoroughly and passionately. So today, as well as it being a debate championship, and Mr. Bartholomew will have his favourites, which will be going through into the next stage of the championship, it is not just about competing. It's also about learning. And if you don't get through into the next stage, it's important that you have things that you take away from today and learning points given from myself, Avni, Mr. Bartholomew, or things that you've taken away by yourself. And this will help you grow in your skills as a debater. But thank you very much, and cheers to today.
Cheers. Thank you so much, everyone. See you then next phase. Let's see who is going to win. So thank you again. See you next week. Now, I think we took much of your time, but it was a worth productive time. So thank you again. Thank you, Avni. Thank you, Onkar, for your precious time. And thank you so much, Bart. Learned a lot from you today. Your wisdom is amazing. I have noted so many points that you said. Thank you, Bart. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you. Everybody, thank you and bye-bye and good night.